like 5 in the morning. I mean, what is the cutoff? What's the cutoff? Oh, is that we up? Hey, welcome. It's a man's world.
Oh, man.
Hey, and who put that meme up of Morris Day and the time thing? That was that Aaron? I hope your son.
I can't hear myself.
I hope your son.
Your son.
Your son parallel parks the wrong way.
Oh wow, that's mean.
Because he's teaching his son how to drive. He's sitting back all relaxed.
Yeah,
so that wasn't
got him
funny.
A car.
Did he buy him a car?
Remember, he was getting him a car for graduation.
Wow.
He already got his daughter a
to
car.
the pass down.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Lew Dix.
TDP.
Look who's
Arnold.
back. Jeff
Hey!
Arnold's back. Jeff Arnold's back. What's the name of the show?
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
Poetess is she hasn't done the renovations yet, but she did her photo shoot. How'd that go?
She was excited.
Really?
She was excited. Her hair looks like it's still done.
Yeah. She asked me to buy her a quilt for her bed.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Buy it today and fuck on it tomorrow.
Exactly.
Already funny. Go ahead.
Well, actually, I can't tell too many details right now, but
Oh, you sound like OJ. Actually, OJ was talking way too much.
Man.
Yo, my man!
wasn't he?
Oh my God! I'm
I
just
had to
like.
hit the mute button on that
But you
motherfucker.
know
What were you thinking?
But you know what? If any of us were incarcerated for 9 years, hey man, look, I'm gonna say what I want to say. I mean, he just.
I've been a model citizen. I ain't did nothing to nobody.
Oh man, he was just.
At that point, no, I'm just saying little as possible to get the fuck out
And
of
his
there.
lawyer was
Just sat
talking
there.
too much.
His lawyer
Yeah.
was the worst.
Oh my
What was
God!
that?
I'm like, what man?
With his
And
Ty
then-
Bridges looking ass.
Arnell looked like she was on that good.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
I didn't
Arnell's
see
Arnell's a
it.
good friend of
But
mine.
does she still
Leave her
look as
alone.
good as cute as she was when she
No.
when he
She's
first?
a little thick.
Yeah, she looked thick.
She a little thick.
She don't look like the in the Jeep remix video with R. Kelly.
She won't be invited to his house.
She too old.
She too.
Really?
It's been that kind of week. But I was listening to OJ on the radio. I didn't see it. Mm-hmm. But I kept saying, "Yo, man, be quiet, man. Yo, hey."
My man came out the gate and is like, these gun charges are very serious, all of them that you've been convicted of.
I didn't see no gun.
And he was like, I just want to know, at that precise
He was behind
moment,
me.
what was you thinking when you went in the room? And this motherfucker just relived the whole shit.
Who, OJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
like, hey, man, it was a mistake. I'm sorry. I moved on.
And then what killed me was him saying he took a computer class. I'm like, all of our tax dollars.
Cut and paste.
Yeah, I'm like,
Cut and paste.
landscape.
Yeah.
I say that because I learned how to landscape the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to figure out something, and I had to landscape.
Oh, okay.
I never knew what that was. But that's turning the paper sideways.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm saying it like you all didn't know that, but I was really pleased with myself that I figured that. It took me a while. It only took me 6 hours.
There you go.
But I clicked
learned
it.
something.
I'm just learning not to double click. But I had an event I had to do, and I had to retype stuff up. It took me forever. Okay, back to you. I'm sorry.
So, do you think when OJ gets out, he's gonna be low key, or do you
no, he's going back.
going back?
Oh, he's going. He's going to have a
back to
parole
what?
violation.
These Europeans ain't gonna let him be low key.
He can't.
They're not gonna let him
He can't. Based on his.
He's going after Fred
On
Goldman.
listening to him, he's going back. He can't help himself.
Now, who was the guy he went in there and took the stuff from that testified at the end?
Bruce.
I
and then he
think,
just told on Bruce with the book.
and I think he's going to get caught in a Hertz rent-a-car. I think he's going to get caught in a Hertz rent-a-car. Whatever goes down, it's going to go down in a Hertz rent-a-car.
With Waze on?
Oh my, yeah, with
this alley.
with a Walmart wave cap.
Yeah, with the Bruno Magni shoes on.
I mean,
The funniest thing to me is when he was like, Bruce, me and Bruce are friends. When his mom was sick, I used to call and sing to her.
Yes.
I'm like, what song was you singing?
I mean, he was just. And what's that word?
And how do you get too busy to miss AA meetings?
in prison?
Yeah.
He breaking up gang
He had
fights,
a full
man.
agenda.
What he
Breaking up game.
I'm listening.
Hey, y'all better sit down before I cut a motherfucker.
it's like my daughter always say, random. He had so many random thoughts. Is that poet is eating a banana?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, all right. I mean, yeah.
Did she put that whole thing in her mouth?
Yeah, my God.
Jaws ain't got nothing on her.
I'm telling you, I'm just sitting there, and she just all of a sudden, I just saw something go. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
I got goosebumps.
Oh. In a man's world, watch the poet eat a banana.
Man.
But yeah, man, he just.
But that's one that fucked me up though. When he was like, so I'm looking at it. You never made any AA meetings. Well, no, I was like too busy. I had a full agenda.
Did he say that? Like he had a schedule?
I mean, I'm in charge of softball. I mean,
That's what he said.
Nigga, I gotta make up.
And
these
I go
guys.
to anger management
Yeah.
to help other people, not myself.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
I'm conflict free now. So
it
I
was
know how
beautiful to me.
Yeah.
It
Oh
was
my God!
beautiful.
It was so much
I
comedy.
was on edge because I was like, OJ, please just be quiet.
But it was just like,
And I think the friend Bruce actually saved it at the end because he was the only one that kind of had some decent
after he threw him under the bus.
testimony.
Yeah, Netflix is saying, "Oh, we got another series. We got another miniseries." The
The
court.
funniest thing is when he said, OJ, if you get released tomorrow, I'll give you a ride home. OJ said, and cut. Man, that was beautiful,
Hey,
man.
man.
That was a beautiful.
AC ain't nowhere to be found now.
Oh, they didn't even invite him.
AC
I know
like,
he's
I'm good,
pissed.
yo, like,
Is
I'm
he
good.
still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
AC said, I'll
Somebody
never.
got a hold of
he
tonight.
coaching at some middle school.
America's best friend.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
man.
that was comedy.
Like Al Tuma said this comedy. Al Tuma said it best.
What?
AC Kyle, he get the nigga the Century Award for driving that nigga around, yo.
The thing was all the musical chairs. Okay, y'all get up, y'all sit over here, you come over now, y'all come back and sit down.
Yeah, it's like
And the parole officer from the cop from Florida, he was laying it down.
Yeah.
It looked like Grossberger.
He more or less said, "You know you're gonna mess up." He did Bill Duke. What Bill Duke?
oh, and Menace Society. You know you fucked up.
Yeah, that's
11:30, 12, 20.
12:30,
You know you fucked up now, right?
OJ gonna slip.
Yeah,
I just don't see him
Within a
having
week.
control.
Within a week.
Yeah.
Within a
No,
week.
I guess no. I'd say 11 days.
Within a week. Within a week.
11 days.
Nah.
You think? I hope. And everybody on social media just say, "All right, you good now? Go sit down." He can't.
No.
He's 70, man.
But that's what I'm saying. They talking like he's a teenager about to hit the streets. How they just
Nigga, he about to hit the block, nigga. I'm
they
out.
acting like he just about to go out there and just
He gonna be at La Louisiana. he gonna be at La Louisiana.
And they trying to
every black club that's in your hood, wherever you are, he will make an appearance. He's
doing
gonna
a
have
tour.
special appearance. Yeah, he's gonna go on tour.
I doubt it.
This the part I hate.
Well,
is
my
where-
thing is he doesn't get out till October. Will he make it?
Something's gonna happen.
They
No,
probably
don't
shank
say-
him then and shit, you know.
Oh, that's messed.
No, people do get high when you got a release date. It gets tough. You can't tell nobody a release date.
I wouldn't go out
Everybody
myself.
know.
I would just
man,
sit-
I can't.
I would just sit there.
Fuck that softball. Y'all can have that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
from this point on, just
season
man.
over.
Season over.
Yeah.
Put me
Me.
in solitary confinement.
Man. Yeah. For
This
real.
motherfucker's gonna try to come up to him and test that temper and all of that.
Yeah, OJ is, and you know who's gonna pick him up, Kato. That's
Is that dog still alive? That was the only star witness, remember?
Oh yeah. They cut that dog's throat a long time ago. That dog
he's
got
still
taken out.
alive.
He in the jungle.
Now, around the table, do you think OJ did it, Jazzy?
Yeah.
Do?
They say Ron Goldman was a black
That's not
belt.
what I asked you.
No.
Well, let me revise that.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he physically did it. He was there. He witnessed it.
That's what you feel.
I feel he was there.
he
witnessed
he directed it.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. He knew exactly what happened.
What is that?
That was my alarm.
Your alarm for what?
For your medication and shit.
Blue pill.
yeah.
Blue pill.
What do you think?
That was a lot of blood, man. And not to get none on you. And then you talking about, with a shoe and we got a nah. The man was 56 at the time, man.
Yeah, you
gonna
make
do-
spaghetti, you gonna get sauce on
Come
you.
on, man. It was
That's
blood
what I
in the
said.
fucking trees. It was blood in the streets.
That's why I said he was.
Come on,
He
man.
was there.
When you hit that artery, she was cut to the fucking neck, man. When you hit that artery, that shit is kicking. You gonna tell me I'm gonna do all this and don't get nothing on?
Well,
me?
he got the Ron Goldman first, slashed him first, then he got her. But I mean, he was there. And there's no question in my mind. That motherfucker, he was there. He witnessed the shit.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lot. 56 with bad knees. Even Ron, he was a young dude, so even if you fighting for your life, you're going to put up some type of, you know what I mean? You're going to do something.
Right. And you're a black belt?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You're going to remember.
And then you get into a white truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, and you're flying around Brentwood, somebody going to pull you over.
Come on, man.
Come on,
It
man.
just kills me how like the
No
like,
pun intended. Go
Don't let
ahead.
OJ
how
hear
the
you say that.
Goldmans like feels like he should be still in jail for the murder. I mean, a lot of people think that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you murdered my son, yeah, I'd feel that way too.
But you don't know for sure. That's the whole thing. You don't know.
Well, no, I
don't
know,
know.
I understand that, but if I think you had something to do with it, I'm not feeling you. I mean, not my son.
Well, even a parole woman, when she
Even
that
my
was the-
nephew.
That was the first thing she came out and said. You know, we're not going to judge you on that. So,
But and CNN,
But they judged him on that to put him in there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
CNN needs to be slapped playing the 911 tapes of Nicole.
Oh wow!
I mean, they still, they
But
rehash
did you
all of
hear
that.
the commentary all through the hearing? They were like, "He's doing terrible."
Who said that? Oh, on CNN.
Dan Abrams was
Yeah.
going in on him.
Geraldo
ABC,
went on.
yeah.
He went on them on Fox.
Oh, did he?
Narcissic, he's going to do it again. He'll be right back where he's at now.
Now that'd be funny if he popped up right behind Geraldo. You're right. And cut his mustache.
Let me
off.
see part of my kids.
Yeah, and then he said, and what was funny was he said he misses his kids and the kids talking.
But just
to the
like
computer.
Arnell, she said, this is my dad. This is my rock. I mean, he ain't perfect, but you don't know the pain and shit they go through. You know, people don't understand that part. But when your kids and all that, you want compassion and understanding and all that. But then she can't get that.
Yeah, she was like, hey, I had, once my dad left, y'all, I wasn't on TV, wasn't invited anywhere.
I mean, she's still a beautiful woman, but she was really beautiful. You see the wear and tear that's put on her?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, that
man.
wasn't him. That was everybody that went through there.
No, I mean,
that was all
Not fair, Lewis.
that was all those people that because
that stress, yo.
she was out there for a minute.
Come on, man. That's stress, man. 9 years?
anxiety, all of that. Yeah.
She rolled the dice, and ain't nobody buy it. She crapped out.
So hard to the paint.
Hey man, she crapped. Man, she was all over the place. Everybody was on it.
Not everybody. You wasn't on it.
I know, because she didn't come to the Comedy Act Theater.
Who's the guy the Air Force Ones?
working the light.
With the
Leave me
banana
alone, you
Tito,
garden tool.
That made Banana laugh.
It's just tough for that dude, man. It's tough.
So OJ, I mean, it's been a crazy week.
Crazy.
It's been a good week for us,
OJ capped it off.
Okay.
OJ capped it off. OJ capped it off. I mean, OJ capped it off. But the stuff I was reading on social media was just man, they just
going hard on everybody.
everybody. I mean, I'm looking and it's so funny when you're not in touch and you're and you're old and you read social media because I'm on old Facebook. I think they got a new one. I think they got a hipper one.
Okay.
I think I'm on the old version.
Oh, you ain't updated nothing.
Yeah, it must be a new app I haven't gotten yet. But because I heard about like Usher, I was like, wow,
What happened with that? I didn't hear.
Usher
10 years going around with the herpes.
He paid somebody $1.1 million, some girl.
Yeah.
He got it bad.
He got it real bad.
Oh, they were Usher burned. They were
Burned,
all
yeah.
those bad jokes. But I guess the girl was in his wedding party, and he had gotten with her and all that stuff, and then gave her whatever. And what's so funny because you know how health conscious the Mooney twins are.
Yeah.
They were saying that she could have got rid of it with some kind of oil, whatever, some cauliflower, and
Sesame seed cauliflower oil.
Yeah,
That's what they
mixed
were
and
saying?
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
On social media, and then and it only cost her $100. Something, I mean.
Yeah, that's bad.
But I mean, STD is something it's nothing to play with. I mean, we were lucky in our time growing up because you just got a shot and you were done. Now the stuff will kill you. Now you stuff. I mean, Eddie Murphy had the best joke about it.
Yeah.
You just roll your. I mean, it's just. I mean, these STDs are serious now, man.
The 2.0 now, right? It's just a whole nother get down. Yes.
But you are obligated to tell your partner, though. You should come out and tell your partner that.
So how should Usher have sang it? He should have got Boys and Men to sing it to him, like the commercial.
Where are we going, man?
Oh, where did I go?
No, I saw that. I was like,
deep
But they
in
say
your
that-
hole.
Alex Thomas in the
One-
Popeyes commercial.
I know. I was happy for him because I was like, I'll audition for that.
Oh wow!
Oh, did you?
No, I'm just saying.
They say that herpes is so common that 1 out of 6 people have the virus.
1, 2, 3.
You need 2 more people
Yo,
in it.
my man.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And that probably more than half of the entertainers have
Who
it.
says this? Who is they? I'm tired
There's
of
a
this
list
shit.
of
Yeah, where your source?
celebrities.
Who's your source?
There's a
All
list.
that
Of,
they
list of
shit.
celebrities
You a
that
celebrity
have
too.
herpes.
Yeah.
You a celebrity?
did a
I don't
photo
have
shoot.
herpes.
Let me see.
You was in the documentary, burn, motherfucker. You was in the documentary.
He said, "Let me see." Yeah,
Because they all have sex with each other in this business.
yeah. They pass.
And
each
Congress
other
do
around.
too.
They pass each other around. Now,
Congress
do
do
you think?
too.
Do you think? I was, and this didn't make sense, but I was thinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like fat girls have it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you? Why
Wow,
would it
would you
just
discriminate
be?
against?
I just was wondering because
You're being very general, LD.
yeah, I know. I was just, that was
I apologize.
something that
Anybody
popped
that's
in my
having
head.
sex is is qualified to catch it. Yeah, so I would think
Do you think more thin people have it or more
it
obese
doesn't
people
matter.
have it?
Let's do a poll. Can we take a poll?
I don't.
Are we
I
advanced
don't
enough to take a
think-
poll?
I don't know if there's any research or data on.
You gotta
whether-
have
Call
sex to get
Speedy
it,
up.
do you? Can we get him to call in?
Okay,
Did
so
did you see the tweet he sent when he was in Mexico when they went to Carl Jr.'s?
Oh, hilarious.
what?
No.
And it came up. He showed the price on the menu, $893 in pesos. He said, "This is what it costs for me and my family to eat at Carl Jr. $893 and some cents in pesos." I was like, "No, nigga, that's American."
That's stupid. Yeah, because
Bless his heart.
Yeah, he big family.
No pun
Okay.
intended.
So,
But do you guys? Does it matter that Usher owned up to it, or was he forced to? You think?
I
Well,
think he was forced to.
he was. I mean,
Because he had it for 10 years, they said.
Wow.
So,
Yep.
so yeah.
so now
Who is they?
I mean,
here's the thing: if he did an album based on that, are people buying it?
confessions.
Wait, would girls still have sex with him knowing
Of
he has it?
course.
Yes.
Of course, yes.
Of course.
I mean, it's Usher.
Usher.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, now.
Girl, I ain't in my breakout period now, so we good.
Right.
I almost said something really bad.
In a man's world, tighten up your belts.
Almost.
I mean, what are we here for?
I was about to say.
What?
Yeah, the girls that have sex with him, but they won't go.
They won't go down.
Swimming. No. They won't let their kids go swimming. I mean, he has a bad record when it comes to that.
He wasn't there when that happened, LD.
I know. That's why it was a bad joke. But
Heartless.
Is it too soon? No.
yeah, I mean,
I'm going to fuck you, but keep them kids away from the pool. Little Johnny! Come in and hold my hand while I fuck this man. Don't go by that pool.
Hey, first thing Usher tell his kids, let's go swimming. They like, nah, I'm good, homie. I'm just go to this water park.
Yeah. Oh, my.
You got no floaties around
this
here?
slipping slide.
It's scary because anybody could get it.
Get what?
Herpes.
Yeah, if you have sex with the wrong person and don't protect yourself,
Well,
How you know if it's the wrong
you
person?
can still protect yourself and get it.
it goes through the condoms.
No, but it's probably around your skin and your mouth.
Oh, so you can get it if you go down.
Yeah. Orally.
You still go down?
Where? Where?
I mean, you still have an oral fixation.
Don't you see this mustache?
No, but I can smell it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Said the banana lady.
Oh, Groucho Marx. Come here, my little chickadee.
W.C. Fields. Come on.
Hysterical.
So it's
Lew,
been-
have you ever shaved your mustache off?
Yeah, I did one time.
One time?
Yes, and I
was it
like,
for Lent?
Yeah, they fuck with you
What
last
was the
week.
occasion?
I had a park at a park.
Okay, they
Park?
fuck with you
It was
last
a
week
military part. I had to shave it.
And did you
with the
look
with the
funny?
Chris hairline.
Oh yeah, it wasn't good.
You felt naked?
It wasn't a good look. To put it that way. What'd you say?
With the Chris hairline last week.
What?
Yeah, it's all gone now.
Oh, wow.
The paint.
Yeah, the paint's gone.
Oh, so
Back to
It's
OJ
that time,
because
man. It's time.
Teeter brought up how OJ brought up the gangs.
Then it's snitching.
was it?
I mean, they fight with them and they fight with man. You ain't supposed to say that. Man. You got to go back to the cell. You forgot. Oh, you snitching?
I got to control all of this, and I'm trying to break him up, and I'm trying to stop them from
Right.
doing
That's why I couldn't go to the class.
They fight over the dumbest thing.
Right.
It's prison. They already in there for the dumbest thing.
I'm trying to get them in law and order when they go to the canteen. You know, don't cut in front, don't take this. I'm just doing too much since I came in here.
Y'all know my rep now. It'll make me mad up in here.
Hey, might be a plastic knife, but I can get it still cut.
I mean, that's OJ, man. That's
He just doesn't get
Bless
I
it.
know
his
when to
heart.
shut up, yo.
Bless his heart. He's been through a lot, man. He's been through a lot.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy the book. I'm going to go on Amazon and look for the book.
Which book?
If I did it.
They just want that dude to slip up, and then when they went to commercial, we're gonna keep the mics
Mic
on.
on. Yeah, kept a hot mic, all of that.
Yeah, they kept the hot mic on him and all that, man.
Yeah, but they said he knew
The mic was on.
the mic was on, and they were set. That was a whole setup thing
Yeah.
when they were talking.
I mean, he's
about it.
savvy enough to know that, but then them being sneaky.
But
you
that
know?
was funny too, because he was like, "Well, how I'm gonna cut in line? How I'm gonna cut in line at the canteen? How I'm gonna cut in line?" I mean, and then talking about the lawyer, it was all a set. It was such bad acting. It was like Naked Gun 4. It was really bad.
It was just funny how he just walked in with the whole denim outfit on. Just
And
Yeah,
the
with the
button,
GQ, yeah.
but it was an old denim
That's-
shirt.
yeah, that's what I'm
because
saying.
the
Ruby
button
shirt,
was
the
like
collar and all of that.
the button was kind of like rusty.
yeah.
Did you notice that?
LD.
I was like, wait a minute, man, you couldn't get a
That's
new
my
one.
favorite shirt. It's my court shirt.
with the white tennies
He looked
on.
like
all
he
that.
aged though.
He still looked good though.
He did.
Compared to the motherfucker that was judging his life, that fat bitch who looked like she had a whole bunch of ho-hos in her throat.
That bitch tried to come out.
my bitch, please. What, see?
You all
That's
just
fucked
added
up
this
when motherfuckers sit there judging your life, man.
Now,
That's-
how
Faux
do
motherfucker.
they get that job? Is that a job for
It's
them?
they are appointed.
Yep.
That's what I heard.
By whom?
I don't know
Them.
by whom, but they're appointed as opposed to
But I
elected.
think by the governor.
It's 7 altogether, but then you need 4 unanimous. And if it goes to a tie and all that bullshit, I guess Jazzy can break that down.
But this
Now-
fucked up. You got 4 motherfuckers sitting there deciding your fate.
Man.
And you got to convince them
Well,
motherfuckers.
any of them black?
No.
No.
2 white females, 2 white dudes.
What is it? Love City, Nevada?
Lovelock.
Love Lock.
No, yeah, Lovelock.
Have you ever been to Love Lock?
No, I've been locked up in some love.
What's his name?
I'm trying to find the key on that one.
Love Lock. Just Love Lock, man. You know brothers going, man, come visit us in Love Lock. Huh? Where's that at? Come on, you know we ain't in there.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was just an interesting part when this shit came on. I'm like, damn, 4 motherfuckers deciding your fate, bro. It's just 4 motherfuckers.
But then the one girl got the little cross on, giving that little symbol. You know what I mean? It's,
Then the fat dude in the black suit, that motherfucker had a Kansas City Chiefs tie on.
right, right,
Just to fuck with him with the Buffalo Bills.
right. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man.
It was like, damn.
Everybody can joke and laugh and all that because they going home. OJ going back to the
Yeah.
cell.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I know y'all don't want me to live in Nevada with y'all.
I
like-
know that. I'm like, shut up, man. When he said that, I was like, why
That's
would
when
you?
he just talking
But that's
so
the
fucking
charm.
much.
That's
It's
the
like,
charm,
yeah.
man. That's the charm. You can't turn it off. You can't
now
turn
they
it
try-
off, man.
And now they trying to see if he can do his probation in Florida. Florida may not take him.
Oh, they can decide if
Yeah.
they.
Yeah.
Florida can
it
say,
ain't,
no,
it
we
ain't
don't-
over.
yeah, Florida
It ain't
can
like
say-
TV. What you say, Jazzy?
Yeah, it ain't over. Like Florida may say, no, we don't want him down here. You know, we don't want him. And then, like my man said, if Florida rejects him, then we gotta have a plan B. where he has to stay in the state of Nevada, that we have to find a place for him in the community.
And the plan B ain't the pill.
That's hilarious. Sex offenders, child molesters.
They can live right next to Disneyland.
Right.
Yep.
But OJ can't go to Florida.
Come on, man.
Yep.
They can live right next to Disneyland. They put them up.
Well, he did get 2,000 yards in Buffalo.
whatever
Send him
that
to
shit
Buffalo.
is.
Send him to Buffalo. That's amazing, man. These people.
So did you have a job? Bitch, I'm retired. Bitch with
No, did
benefits.
she ask that for real?
That's just like anybody in there. You know what I mean? That's the question is so simple. So when we come in there, you get this shit. He get it too, but because he does have a pension that they can't fuck with, they're not processing that information. You know what I mean?
When she asked the question.
Right. So it's just standing around. He's a nigger, and we're gonna just go through the formalities.
Yeah, I'm 70 years old, and you asked me if I got a job.
Have you ever been arrested before the age of 24? Or
Yeah,
after
what the
24?
fuck does that,
Is that
got
what
to
she
do?
said?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, no, I think the first time I was arrested was
46.
yeah,
I was 46.
48, I don't know. It's like, come on, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But if that was any of us, that's the question that's coming at you. That's coming at you, man. What 24 got to do with?
System, man.
But that's how they view us, man. Because you're supposed to have a record and all this shit. You're supposed to be already in our system. You supposed to be.
But look how cold this system is, though. Switching it real fast. Like, go to Minneapolis right now. The officer, the Somali American officer that shot the Australian white woman, oh, he gonna feel it. He about to catch it. Mm-hmm. Y'all want an officer to finally go to jail for a killing? Oh, he going.
Got this one.
He going. Because you got the whole world now looking at it now. You had the Australian Prime Minister call Trump. So I mean, so now we all been bitching about police killing, unarmed citizens and all that. Yeah, he about to feel it, yo.
Yeah, he saw that white woman said something to him in the dark he didn't like because he capped her.
And he can't use that. He feared for his life.
Why not?
You can't use that defense. I mean,
You
white
feel
woman
for your life against a beautiful white
woman
angel?
in her pajamas that called 911.
How could you fear for your life against a beautiful white angel?
Yeah, that called
That's the
911
mentality.
twice to report.
What do you think? Do you think that was a terrorist act? What do you think happened, really?
He said
that's odd.
He said that he got startled. He said he heard the garbage cans or some shit. He said he got startled.
But didn't they say he shot across his partner's life?
Yeah, he shot across. So like you said, something was exchanged. He saw a movement or something. No body cameras was on. The shot came across, so you can't have the dash cam.
That's what they gonna say is.
Yeah.
He's a Somalian terrorist.
Yeah, a Somali American.
That's gonna be.
And the thing that's fucked up is that, everybody's been saying, the police is out of control. This motherfucker about to feel this shit.
Right.
Y'all want one to go to jail?
But why did they? Why? It's funny because they're always defending white cops. But I've heard they already threw this brother under the bus.
Right, they're investigating that. They think he shot Castillo too.
Right.
And look what happened in Baltimore.
What happened?
Man, the motherfucking police planted some dope in the motherfucking garbage can. They cut their cameras off. But see how these body cameras are designed now is even though when you cut them off, when you restart them and cut them back on, it automatically the feed tapes 30 seconds prior to for actually coming on.
Okay, don't tell them.
So the motherfucker
don't turn them off. They don't turn them off.
Oh, so they caught him.
I didn't even know that.
Shit in the garbage can, planted the shit.
On the brother?
Yeah, then they went and arrested the motherfucker.
You never had nothing planted on you before? They never fuck with you like that?
Then he did cops or
Have
woman?
you, Teeter?
Shit.
Look what we found here.
Mm-hmm.
Pew! Chain him.
I have a clip from there if y'all want to see.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Clip of the week. Fact
One
Frida.
of them.
Yeah, man, this shit is out of control, man.
Evidence on the ground, walking away, and then returning to discover it.
It's clear that they manipulated evidence in this case.
Debbie Katz-Levy is among the attorneys in the police misconduct.
In the first few seconds of the frame, the officer appears to be placing a can on the ground with suspected narcotics in it.
So when you see that, what do you think?
The first reaction is it's pretty egregious, but the second reaction is thank goodness we have the body cameras.
Body cameras are now worn by tens of thousands of police officers across the country, providing an unfiltered look at interactions between police and the community. But this video highlights the control officers have over what is being recorded. What did you see in that video?
Jeff, I saw the same thing that probably you saw and everyone in Baltimore and probably now across America has seen.
Baltimore Police Commissioner Kevin Davis said the 1,500 body cameras deployed.
So he's saying that he saw him plant it.
Without saying it.
Yeah.
I never felt like, oh, body cameras, thank God. I never had that feeling.
Like that's gonna
you know, I never had that
Man,
feeling.
they gonna figure a way to get these motherfuckers off.
It's the system, man. It ain't got nothing to do with white, Asian, or whoever in that shit, man. It's the system, man. It's not federal. They patrol their own, man. Bring me the case. Okay, we're gonna change this, we're gonna change that. Okay, put that over there. How much money we got in the fund to take care of their family? You know, we still got $100 million in there. Okay, give them 3. And we gonna keep it pushing, man.
Yeah, that system's something else, man.
We gonna keep it pushing.
Man, and then we got some boy like the boy we got in the White House just manipulating the system.
Yeah, I hear that his Junior's about to be indicted.
Junior?
He looking up, he researching pardon. Can I pardon my fat?
Pardon myself.
He going all
Asking
out.
Siri.
He going all
Yes, Donald, you can.
Siri, can I pardon myself? That's funny. Alexa's pardons.
All right.
This motherfucker, he going all out, yo.
Wow.
How you throw your attorney general under the bus?
It's coming. The bus is coming. What you mean? How?
He don't even say look out. He's like, oh, did he get hit?
And supposedly the lawyer that they met with has ties to Russian intelligence agencies. They said that.
Oh yeah,
that was one of her clients.
When Donald Jr. met with the female attorney from Russia, baby just came out and said, "Well, you know, I had some documents in the envelope, in a manila envelope, and I left it there. So I don't know what happened after that." So that was the shit right there.
I'm surprised y'all surprised. Really,
Nah, I'm not surprised, man.
I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
I mean, if you look at the original Trump name with the F, that's German, man. That's them.
Yeah.
Why the fuck he would not be, committed to? You see the women that he married. You think that dude don't speak full on German? You think he don't?
Sean Spicer just said, "Fuck it, I'm done."
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Bless you.
His publicist.
He's like a girl.
Got a soft sneeze.
Yeah, you got a soft sneeze.
And then
Get a headache yet? Nigga?
it's funny. I did an event yesterday afternoon, and I was emceeing, and a woman in the front, educational thing. Mm-hmm. She did a little sneeze, and I was like, "We heard that." And she got.
But why do women do that? Why do y'all compress? Why y'all do that with y'all sneeze? Why y'all just don't let it out? Fact, Frida.
What's that?
Wow.
I'm reading up on a thing to
Watch
tell
your
you
tone,
guys.
pitch, and delivery.
She said, "I'm reading up on the thing to tell you guys."
What was your question?
Why do women compress their sneezes like that? Is that like they don't want to be rude, or is it some type of
that kind of stuff?
Why is that just limited to women? Men don't do that?
Not the guys I hang out with. If I'm hanging out with a guy and they go, I'm out.
But I know it's like, girl,
You're out.
They hold their nose and they do it like a little something. They don't they embarrassed to.
They say when you sneeze, everything in your body stops.
Really?
Just in that second.
Who was they?
I read it.
Okay.
Can we get a research on that?
Fact, Frida.
Hey, I'm Lew Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
The phone number is 323.
It took your setup, huh?
323-293-3375.
Mike Jones.
For what?
455.
You remember the number out there?
It's
You're a professional.
323-293-3375.
We're going to take a quick break. Let me find
Is that the number?
Yeah.
293-3375. You got to dial the area code everywhere in LA now.
Yeah.
Is it one in the area code now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to mess up a lot of these millennials. Hey, I'm Lew Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
We'll be right back.
Y'all here still taking advances, huh?
You know, I am
like
so
Jay-Z for this
tired
one.
of hearing this song. Lewis plays this song
This is the second time I heard it, but I
all
like that.
day long.
It's real shit.
Yeah.
This whole album.
Yeah. 444.
And 21 Savage and
You know to prove it.
I finally just got him to. You got to put on headphones in the car. I can't listen to this anymore.
Okay.
It's ruining my
I just can't.
fame.
No,
CD.
it's just so.
that's where they at. So you know you got to adjust, man.
No, I'm not going to adjust. I'm going to
What are you
listen
going to do?
88.1 jazz. I'm going to listen to some jazz and some classical.
Okay.
And let my mind be free.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to be controlled by one, and the 1, 2, and that's all right. I do that. I should have bought 25, worth 25 million. What do you think I should do? I mean, come on.
It don't move.
That was 8 bars right there.
I don't know what.
You're a mumble rapper.
No, and I understand it's a generational thing.
Right.
But it's just, we have a caller. Spit
For
your
what?
bars. What's up? Who is this?
Yep. This is Jeremy from the DMV.
What's up,
Jeremy?
From the DMV. How you doing, man?
What's going on?
D.C., Maryland,
Good,
and
man.
Virginia right now.
What's up, man? How's the
Yeah.
family?
Hey, family's good, man. Life's good.
Nice.
That's right.
I'll piggyback on that
the
Baltimore thing.
You got the girlfriend, right?
Yeah, man, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, what y'all doing? Y'all getting closer or what?
I don't know, man. I think the flame is kind of dying out, man.
What?
It's been how long?
Do tell.
All right.
It's what? Y'all got years in, right?
Right.
We probably got a year and a half, I think.
Yeah, because all right, it was 6 months
You got a
before.
side order or something?
So what happened?
She burned the biscuits, huh?
You got a
I
side
don't know,
order
man.
or something?
I don't know. I think we kind of. I mean, we great. I think we make better friends than boyfriend girlfriend.
Now, how old are you again?
I'm 35. She's 27.
Okay, I mean,
Oh yeah, she's 27. Yeah, she's still.
Senator R. Kelly's house.
Yeah, she's 27.
Nah, whoa, Tita.
Oh, now you catch your feelings. Now you catch your feelings. You love her not. Yo, my man.
2 seconds ago, he's like,
Yeah, 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, you better
Put that pressure on you. Oh, I love her.
Yeah, well, hold up, man. Hold up.
Too soon.
Too soon on the R. Kelly tip. Now, too soon on the R. Kelly
Man, that's
tip.
8 years. That's a nice gap though.
Now, you said we should be friends. Now, what are you feeling?
Because she's 27. That means she's really functioning at 23.
And then he's
And he's 35, so he's functioning at like 30.
carry the one.
You know, so
And that's always kind of been, kind of some of the contention is like she's still kind of in that 20s phase, and I'm more into my 30s phase, and I need more maturity. Not to say that she's not mature, but
Right.
it's a difference when you're dating. I'm used to dating older women and women my age anyway, so to date her was a kind of something new that I tried out.
You settle.
Yeah,
here's the situation, like, gearing up for the weekend. Like, is she gearing up for the weekend to go out, like a Friday, Saturday, maybe a Sunday? Are you gearing up for the weekend to just relax? I mean, how's that energy during the end of the week?
My weekend, I want to chill and relax. I'm usually going fishing, or I'm at the house relaxing. She, on the other hand, sometimes will be wanting to go out with her friends, which is fine. But they still like to, happy hour, go out at the club and hang out all time.
And you been there,
I've
done
all
that.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'm tired of that.
And mind you, she's fishing too. That's the thing.
I feel like, she's at a point where she can kind of still be trying to figure out herself and figure out her relationship style, whereas I'm more set and focused on the future.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Ain't no future in your
That's kind of why I strayed away from dating younger women, because
That's the Power MC breed.
Go.
No, you're right. And as a man, you have to make a choice and decide to do what you have to do so you can take care of yourself.
Can you let her go?
Yeah, I can let her go.
You a stalker? You an OJ?
Why your voice so high?
Yeah.
Hilarious. That's the other thing. I feel like my feelings aren't as deep like they should be, because I shouldn't be able to just be like, you know what, I'm good on this.
Right.
Until you see that other nigga.
Now, see, I don't know. I think a clear thinking
This is
person.
a good topic right here.
A clear thinking person can say, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and focus on this. Even like if she called, she want to hang out, fine. But emotionally, I'm going to go ahead and men are getting better at that.
Right.
Where you can, humans, not so men and women, where we can detach. One, because we got so many other things to do.
Correct.
Occupy time. It's like, all right, I'm just going to. But you consciously have to make a choice to say, I'm going to switch over mentally and think this way and act this way. I'm not going to be caught up in thinking about her. I'm going to turn her off.
I'm with you, but why you blinking your eyes when you do that to me?
It's got mascara.
I'm just trying to focus. That's funny. But So, but my question to you is,
but that's true though until
hysterical.
You see the other person,
right,
and then it's like, oh, really? And then that's when all that emotion should come out.
But I think it's if you open that door, because like
do they live together? Do they live together?
No, they don't live together.
No, see, and I tell you this, she lived with her boyfriend previous to me. So,
okay.
And that's kind of how I met her, because they were on the tail end of that relationship. And
you was the side.
I've never been a
rebounder.
Yeah, you was the side nigga.
So do you think
upgraded?
Moses Malone.
Do you think she still sees him and talks to him?
No, I highly doubt it.
You stuttered.
No, I highly doubt it. I mean, he may text, but I don't think they communicate like that.
So when you fishing and he at the club and she at the club,
hey, do what you do.
There you go.
I just think you need to control that. Yeah, I know. I think you just need to get rid of her, go fishing, and you'll find you a nice, pretty mermaid.
Well, you definitely. I mean, if she's not heading the same, she can come back. She can get back in line.
That's the thing. I think 3 years down the line, when she gets in her 30s, I think she'll be more.
But
ready
you already know that. But you trying to get her before she's ready. But you want to have her when she's ready. But you got to let it go so when she come when she's ready.
Speak that pimp shit again, man.
Bro, I think about that every day.
Yeah, that's just real.
If I let go, and then 3 years down the line, which I know she can, morph and change into the woman that I need and want.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that she's not doing that now, but
right.
It's just like a give and take that you have to kind of figure out. Like, do I want it now? Or do I want?
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and let her go? Let her go for 3 years, and somebody else teaches some.
Because she's 60-40 how you want her now. So you got to wait till she's 80% the way you want her to be. So that takes time.
If you love someone,
but if you treat her, if you treated her royally, then she will come back to you. She will.
See,
my thinking is,
and that's what I do. I treat her just like I want to be treated.
Oh, she'll be back.
But see, that's my problem. If I'm treating you the way you're a good woman, then I shouldn't have to wait. Get on your job. Get in line. And
she still got girlfriends at that age, LD. I got my brand new shoes. I want to go out. I want to drink.
That's the problem. That's why they end up by themselves. That's why they end up.
You don't know how many conversations I hear about what they talk about in their little group text all the time. Like they talk, like they have a day that they have a naked day, and I'm like, y'all do what? They send naked pictures amongst each other to look at each other. I'm just like,
wait a minute, hold up, Jay, hold up. What street are you on?
Hold up. No, now hold up. Now I know I'm old. Okay.
Why?
You're telling me
they have naked day.
That they have her girlfriends, and they're all in their 20s. They have a naked day where they take naked pictures of each other and send them to one another. We got to ask Poetess if there's something that they would do. Hold up.
Porter, send him our Facebook so we can send us some of those pictures.
Now, when you first heard that,
man, my number is 310-9250. Mike Jones.
So Poetess, here it is. He's saying that his girlfriend of 27. Her and her group of girlfriends, they have what they call a naked day, where they take naked pictures of themselves and send it to each other.
Bless their hearts.
Is she bi?
No, but she's played that way before. But
She bi. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Okay,
you're a boyfriend or our attorney.
Okay, all right. So
me and my girlfriends don't get down like that. That's some.
That's some bi stuff. That's something that they've all have slept together. They've gone on girl trips and slept together. And
I really attribute that.
You've been on a girl trip?
No, you did what? You do what?
Yeah, I attribute that to them just being in their 20s and being young.
No,
boy, will you wake up?
You ain't never participated in none of that?
They ain't got nothing. That's just like
you need one of them fish to slap you in the mouth.
That's something that.
Watch your tone.
That's something that their group of friends do because they've laid down together.
They taking pills.
Yeah, you don't
listen to rap.
Heterosexual people don't do that. They don't.
You're right.
They don't.
I laughed when I heard it.
Because you know when you kissing her, you know you tasting Vanessa's pussy, nigga, don't you?
Yeah, you already in it. You might as well send them a picture of you too.
Right, tasting that pubic pop.
So she's wait a minute. She told you that she had been there. She had been there before.
Seen it.
Nigga, you ain't had more sleepovers at your house?
She told you what? How did that conversation come about?
Well, we have all kinds because we had conversations about open relationship, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even bringing a girl in for us to play with ourselves. But
okay,
what you say? No.
I was like, hell yeah, I'm for that now.
That's the test.
You didn't say that to her like that.
See, old school guys, that's the test to see if your woman has ever done that.
Is that really a test?
When you're going out with a girl, talking to a girl, and trying to get whatever, you ask that, you slip that in. Have you ever? Would you do that? And if she says yes,
and her response was,
if she says yes, you know she's been there before.
And her response,
you're not the first one.
And her response was,
what? When I asked her that? No, I mean, well.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah.
You know you done fucked up, right?
You know you done fucked up. It's 11:30.
One girl, two girl. You know you
bought
done fucked
the
up.
bottle of beer at 11:30.
Hey, did you all see the Umar and Roland Martin interview?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier off air, but
I missed it.
Yeah, I talked. What did you think?
I really think there's a thing going on in black media right now, and I'm not even speaking to just his beliefs and all that. He can believe what he want to believe. I support some of what he believes, and some of it I don't.
Right.
But I just find that there's a push to terrorize, or not terrorize, but to make people like that look bad in the media.
Correct.
Like you see, like that whole exchange to me was nothing but a sham and some type of campaign to make him look like some kind of crazy ass.
It's television.
It was a public lynching.
Yeah, the one brother.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, one brother.
It's television.
The older brother had a good point about he understood where he was coming from.
And that's what I like. That
Yeah.
he had that brother stood up and was like, he's not saying nothing that my mama didn't say back in the 50s and 60s, where you sleep black and you sleep white and you talk black.
Right. Yeah.
Right,
and the sister was just on something.
Well, she has a job, so she's protected her job.
Yeah. And the other brother, he called a coon. He said,
we ain't gonna be talking about no derogatory up in there.
Yeah. Then that one.
Now you, Mr. Brother.
Yeah. When he said that, I want to say, yeah, but you look like an owl.
Wow.
Right. But I just find it interesting that black media now is turning into that. Like,
well, black media is controlled by the Europeans. So.
And that's the problem.
There you go.
And I don't think a lot of people are thinking about that and realizing that look who owning these media outlets that we're so-called listening to. The Root, all these other little sideline blogs, media outlets who are just putting out these articles of shaming his brother. Because to me, he's not doing nothing that preachers don't do. Preachers ask for money every Sunday, but we don't hold the church accountable for the dollars they take in.
Hey, tell me about it, man. That's part of my hesitation in when I go to church. I went to church last.
But see,
Sunday,
that's the thing. On Sundays, like everybody is in total agreement in giving up the money. It's it's unanimous.
Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes.
Yeah, I mean,
accountability.
It's so
pay your tithes.
It's so deep in us because we watched our grandparents, our parents. Some of us. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Jay.
Hey, listen. Thank you for the call, man.
Shaker.
He never got to his point. You called about the Baltimore situation, right?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. To piggyback, the chief was trying to say, because I'm in D.C., I'm in the D.C. area, so that's right up the way. He was trying to basically say that maybe the officer was replanting or rehashing out the whole scene of him finding the drugs. So he was supposedly taking the drugs back and reconstructing the scene.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
Response to that video.
That part, right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reenactment.
Oh, so that's what the cop was doing?
Yeah, that's the reenactment. Yeah. When you get caught, that's the reenactment.
Finding the drugs.
Yeah. This is how I found it.
This is how I found it.
That part. Yeah.
But Baltimore has a long history of corrupt cops.
Yeah.
There's about 7 right now that are on
I told y'all
trial
I didn't have no dope on me, man.
Yep.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. Have a great week. And
Shaker.
No. Good luck on the relationship. Relationships are tough.
Hey, man, do it, OJ.
She's too young for him, man.
Definitely too young. But even older women got issues, man.
Not all of them.
Well, a lot of them.
Not all of them.
A lot of them.
They'll find a nice, woman is, ready to go fishing with them.
Now, see, I think East Coast women are a little different.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
I just think
because it snows.
Yeah, and they're a little more settled. They're a little more.
No, it snows.
West Coast women.
It don't snow here.
She got against the snow.
West Coast women.
It don't snow here. We're not locked in 3 months out of the year and 4 months out of the year. We out in these streets every motherfucking day, man.
Man, you a real hustler. You out in the snow
every motherfucking day.
What was you going to say, POTUS?
I was going to say, it just seems like people don't stick around long enough to know each other. They run at the first sight of a minor incident.
Yeah. Right, but I agree with you. But I think
put up with your shit.
One of the things you have to be aware of in a relationship is history and patterns, and then I think a lot of us sometimes, men and women, ignore the patterns or ignore what they already realize. Okay, that's
what you talking about, Lewis.
You've done that a couple times now, You've done this. That's who you are. Now you can mask it for a while, but it's going to come back, and I have to decide if I'm going to accept that part of you, or because that's just who you are. And just like, that's why after 6 months or 7 months or a year with someone, usually their real self starts coming out.
Right.
And you're like, all right, that's who you are.
It takes that long now?
Well, I mean,
but no, my thing is,
if they're older and wiser, yeah, they can. And if you don't live with them, now if you live with them, it's going to come out quicker.
No, I'm gonna say this to both of you guys at this point. You, in more of a cloudy state, it will hit you a little longer to see it. Him not in a cloudy state, he gonna see it on the first date. Because if you already know how women get down on a general basis, you're gonna see it early. If you trying to be with this person, you're gonna be cloudy about shit until they get on your nerves. And then she like, why is that getting on your nerves now? It wasn't getting on your nerves before. If you check it at the gate, look, bitch, I don't like that, I'm out. They can respect that a little bit more than you trying to hang on and trying to get with it.
Right, but if you...
You got that Tupac syndrome.
What?
It's a sucker for
love.
Sucker
for love, nigga.
No.
You still in love today?
You said no too many times.
No.
Trying to convince yourself.
No, only sucker I'm in love with is myself.
Well, you proved that with your candle game.
That's first and foremost, because if you can't love yourself, you can't share love with anyone. You can't. You got.
I'm with you on that part.
You got to be in touch with who you are. And
can we get a measurement of your love for yourself? How much do you love yourself? This much?
No, I can say how. If you love, like you said, if you love yourself, you want somebody to come in there and feel the love that you have for yourself that you want to give to them immediately. Some people have too much baggage to feel the love that you're trying to give because they still got to deal with the shit that they dealing with.
Right, and they got and
that's
to me, it seems like women now more so now in 2017 have so many reasons why they're able to act a certain way.
Right,
they're so quick with, well, this is why, and you're like, okay, I remember when men used to do that. That used to be our thing 15, 20 years ago.
And here's the point. You will make a dinner, you will set the table, place settings and all that. Well, Jeff is taking it through a drive-through, bitch. He go a napkin, wipe your mouth.
Right.
And if she's used to being with that, she's not used to this. What fork is this? Is this a salad fork? I'm uncomfortable with this.
Right. I bring you flowers.
I'm uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, that I stole from somebody else's grass?
No. I mean, I bring you because they on sale for $4.
Right.
I bring a dozen roses on sale. If you go to the right market and you catch the right message.
So if I'm not used to that, I don't know how to receive that love. If I'm not used to that.
Yeah, with the shivering.
Right. And you go back to your old habits of where you're comfortable, and I'm not supposed to notice that. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I've thought I've earned that out of you.
Right.
Okay.
It's tough.
I put work into where you shouldn't even be there. Why
it's
are you
both
still
ways.
there?
From a guy to a girl. If a girl is doing all these things, then you a guy who ain't been used to that. That's tough.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what it is. You don't know how to look for that. Like, oh, this shit is going to end.
You know what the old saying
tomorrow
is, though.
Right, but you got to love yourself enough to say, I'm gonna go ahead.
But you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, though.
Yeah.
Or a garden tool into a housewife.
Hey, no. Sometimes they act like they are. I'm Lew Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
So OJ was covered. What's his name?
Usher.
And who's the other one?
Kevin Hart cheated.
And no, who was? It was someone else in there. Oh,
R. Kelly.
Now your boy, Chicago.
Wow.
Now I'm here. Okay, tell us.
Did we get into the news yet?
Yeah, we start off in the news.
Y'all didn't hear your music. What the? You know what?
She doing her own thing in that booth.
I can't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, from sunrise to sunset, GDs,
all day long.
You can bet your anchor dropped all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, but he's here to deliver the news. Put your ears together for John Lemon.
No, we've been talking about the news all morning.
It's cold in here.
You want a shawl?
Next break, I'm gonna go get my sweatshirt.
You menopause in or what? You all right?
Cold.
Okay.
I'm cold.
It's cold in here, baby. Ooh, it's hot.
When you sneeze, it just everything was fucked up for you, huh?
No, I was cold.
Did everything stop when you sneezed?
No, I like it warm. I'm a warm guy. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. How warm do you like it?
Lukewarm.
Funny. Go ahead. That's not funny.
I mean, you can't throw the softball in the air like that, Lou.
You know, you two got some big phones. Hold up your phone.
Hey, man, why you looking all in my lap?
It's big in Chicago.
Why your phone so big? What kind of phone is that?
That's a man phone.
Huh?
It's a man's phone.
Look how big. Hold up your phones. Look how big.
Lou, really? Really?
Well, why y'all both got the same kind of phone?
See, you that got to be next to in the stall be like, wow.
Nah.
Yeah, that's you.
Toe tapping.
Oh, wow. Look at your phone, buddy.
Wow.
Okay.
How old are you? 8 years old. Wow.
Okay.
Why is your
You
thing
sure got a
bigger than
green big button over there.
All right. Go ahead. News.
Don't throw the softball in the air if you don't want us to hit it.
Okay. And speaking of softball, before we go any further,
You got the female phone. That's why you got a little phone.
we want to send our condolences out. It's been a minute. Reno passed away.
Oh,
Baltimore's own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Reno
Rest in
Rankin.
power. Reno Rankin. Yeah.
I played softball with him. A lot of people
softball with him.
And it was sad. I mean, it kind of jumped.
It was the day before the 4th of July.
Yeah, it just jumped up. He was, so felt really sad.
How did he pass? He just heart attack or something?
No, he had cancer, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How old was he?
About this old.
He could have been in his mid to late 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
early 50s maybe.
He was a father. He was a husband, and
Yeah, he was dating Tori Hart for a minute.
Yeah.
So
and managing her, and I just want to say this funny Reno story. So we was going to play softball in Vegas. So Beaumont, all of them, we on there. And that time we bagged all the way up. At the time, he was with his wife. Reno was with his wife. So we bagged it all the way up, having a good time. Play the game, doing all the festivities of this. And now we coming back home. So we get back on the tour bus. We going home. So now Reno want to be, Reno, he get to coach it and all that, because his son, he has a son that is a hell of a baseball player, actual baseball. So Reno gets on the bus, we all on the bus, we talk, and we like, hey, bring it out, y'all. Yo, before we go, let's all get together, let's hold hands, let's have a prayer. So, everybody looking like, okay, well, fuck it, let's do it. So Reno doing the prayer and all that. So then, at the end, it's like, amen. And then everybody said, amen. Then I went, so I'm fucking this bitch, right? He looked at me like, TDP, only you.
Yeah, he was.
Rest in power, Reno.
Like so that's sad, but I'm sure he's in a better place now.
Yeah.
People always say that. But
it is a better place than this shit we dealing with, trust me.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get there.
Yeah.
You want me to take you there now?
I
threw the softball in the air. Somebody's supposed to hit it.
I was gonna hit it, but I didn't want to go there. But go ahead.
Poetess, I would love for you to take me there.
To heaven.
Oh wow, this is what it looks like.
Must be alive.
Man.
Anyway.
Did she just go
Ohio player.
She
shook her head.
That's the jam.
Yeah, so we know about R. Kelly, but have you guys seen the antics of what the girl's dad is doing on YouTube?
No, I would like to see that.
But
let's set it up first. What's going on?
First of all, I don't know nothing about the antics of R. Kelly. Let's not assume.
Yeah, what's happening with R. Kelly?
The alleged accusations about him is that he's been predatory for a long time.
Predatory?
It's a word.
Predatory?
Yeah, it's a word. Trust me.
Predatory?
Yeah, it's a word.
Yeah,
okay.
You.
All right. Was it used correctly?
Yes.
I mean,
like
the brilliancy.
predatory lending and,
Predatory lender.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been trolling, and that's a word too, trolling.
All right.
So
man,
he's
don't
been
argue
trolling.
with this dude, man. Do
exactly.
you, man.
So he's been trolling like McDonald's drive-thrus and
What's
all of
wrong
that
with
for
that?
a long time.
It's a lot of specials.
A long time, yeah. So, I mean, he just been at it for a long time. I remember when I used to open up for him and all of that, he wanted to get with his own girl.
So, wait a minute. What is he? How does he goes to a McDonald's drive-thru? What does he order a little girl or?
Exactly.
Well,
I don't know. And what he went to, the way the high
These
school.
fries is telling me no. But her body's telling me yes.
That's funny.
No, the high school he
I
went
wouldn't
to
have said it if it wasn't.
was it was a McDonald's right across the street from the high school he went to. So, and that was a popular McDonald's that everybody hung out at.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and the high school that he attended was a popular high school, Kenwood High School. So, and that's where everybody, hung out.
Exclusive.
So, he's in his 20s fucking around with freshmen.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's a problem. That's a problem when you got a 20-year-old.
So that McDonald's is the pond.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where he's always known to troll at, to look for the fish.
Okay.
The little, the little guppies in the water.
Do.
And I mean, he's been doing it for a long time. I mean, but no one's just actually called him out on it.
Right now, the question is he breaking the law? Because the girls are of age. One of them have come out and said that she's there on her own.
So they're at his home
in Georgia, and
one
Chicago.
of his homes. But the father of one of the girls, I mean, I don't know what he's doing.
All right, let's hear him so we can really critique.
He's trying to get his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, look how. Okay, first of all,
clip of the week.
Oh, that's him.
Fact Frida.
That's him.
Bill Cosby, Eddie Long situation. You're just like a pig that doesn't fly straight. R. Kelly, I'm willing to meet you anywhere, anytime. Where's a radio station? Where is a TV station? Any one of those places to discuss this problem. I'm pretty sure a man like you would not meet me in those settings. R. Kelly.
For what?
I want to talk to you. We've talked before. I want you to know that what you're doing to women, period, is not fair to them. Let's let the fans know what's really going on.
Okay.
Can I say what that is?
First of all, let's talk about the
suit.
The button, top button not being buttoned. First of all, I can't get past that.
Can I say what this is?
What?
It's the Caro's mentality. You ever been to Caro's?
Is that a hair thing?
No, Caro's, the place you eat. Caro's.
The restaurant. Right, okay.
You ever been to Caro's? When they have the Sunday brunch and you go in there and you eat and everything, you get the orange juice and all that. Then the lady come and ask you, do you want some more orange juice? You go, no, I don't want. I'm not thinking. They say, oh, no, it's free refills. Oh, yeah, bring me the liter thing and then bring you them one. So if he come and do something for you and all that, then all that should go away.
And why does he want to meet him in a public, like in media? Why doesn't he want to talk to this man one-on-one? Why does it have to be on the radio or TV?
Well, what's the problem now? I mean, this is what we talked about in January when we said R. Kelly was dating a 19-year-old. It was his daughter. Mm-hmm. The mom took her to
January
to the concert for her birthday, her 19th birthday.
Speak on it, Jazzy.
When R. Kelly spotted them in the front row, he saw how beautiful she was. So he motioned to her, had security go take them backstage. So when they get backstage, the mom says, oh, my daughter is aspiring to be a singer. She has a beautiful voice. So R. Kelly, all right, sing for me. So she sang and all of that. So he's like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe we can do something. So now he's out here in India.
When he did it, I thought I heard the zipper go down.
So, I mean, he's out here in Indio, California, performing at Fantasy Casino. Mm-hmm. So he flies the girl out, calls her, flies her out, and said, we're going to do something. I'm going to record with her and all of that. She hasn't been back home since.
Now, as a dad, I'm working this job. Yeah. I'm tired of doing that shit. My girl is with him. This dude got stupid residual checks. I need to talk to you, man.
I believe.
But the girl is, I think, 21 now.
22. She be 22.
Yeah. And she's come out like, Dad, chill. I have that clip too, if y'all want to see.
Okay, let's hear the girl. Dad, chill.
I'm 21. I'm about to be 22 in about 5 days, and I just mainly want to speak on that as well.
Are you with?
See, I mean,
do they ask Roman Polanski all these questions?
I mean,
I just know
she's 19.
Lew, if that was your daughter,
you would have saw me come snatch her right up.
You don't know where she's at.
Okay, first of all,
it looks like she's in
Lewis
a hotel
is the
room.
black taken.
No. I think.
I
think a lot of that happened. I think a lot of things that happen to girls that you see at that age in those positions happened when they were 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
That's when all that was planted.
Mm-hmm.
When people say, well, if that was your daughter or your child, you hope as a parent that you lay a foundation. Not saying they won't ever do that, but they choose a different road. Because they're different. They're different roads. And you would, because I'm sure that there are things that my daughter and son have done or are doing where it could be portrayed not the same way, but other people can say, wow, I can't believe he lets them do that. Right. What kind of parent is he?
Everybody's a judge.
Yeah. So to that degree, I would hope that I've parented Peyton enough to where she wouldn't be with R. Kelly at 19 or whatever, that she would be in school where she was. Okay? So it's tough.
Thank you.
What?
It's tough.
No, it is.
That's just like a turtle. A turtle comes to shore, digs a goddamn hole, put all the eggs in there, then the motherfucking turtles hatch, and it's 1,000 motherfucking turtles running back to the water. A lot of them get ate.
But what you do you think what he's doing is wrong, though?
Who?
R. Kelly.
No,
she's of age.
She's of age.
Yeah.
I mean, if this girl was 15, 14, 15, 16, yeah, you got a problem. But she's 19. Right. She's over 18. And like somebody brought up before, Hugh Hefner's been doing this forever.
Yeah.
So it's just the fact that, the girl didn't sound like...
That's how Bill Cosby caught a case up there.
The girl didn't sound like, she's doing a lot of reading, so... But
they played another clip, the exact same clip that we saw with TMZ, with this guy, I guess he watched it, and he kind of like...
shadowy figure.
Like, you got to watch her chest. It's like, watch the shadow, because you see somebody clearly making gestures, like, don't...
Right, it was obvious she was being coached.
Right, so
but she probably does some other things really well. You know what I'm saying? She probably does some things that put her in that position to be there for 3 years, where R. Kelly's comfortable.
They're saying she's not the only one, that he's running some kind of sex
He's got a cult,
allegedly.
Who is they?
And that there's like 5 or 6 girls that live in this
They got
house.
a den mother.
They have a den mother who trains the girls to what he likes.
Yeah.
And
these are 3
allegedly they confiscate their
cell phones.
And
they told when to eat, they told when to go to sleep, they told when to bathe, all of that.
Well, that's good structure.
Yeah.
There's about 1,500 women living on the street right now.
I wish they had that structure.
Exactly.
I mean,
1,500 living on the street right now. Ain't nobody trying to go get fucking rescue in every city.
These kids need to put their phones down sometimes, and it's just. America. This is America,
man.
This is America. This is what they do. This is what they do. They control who they want to control.
But they always try to put us on the bus of bullshit. Okay, we're gonna stop at Bill Cosby. And okay, now we're gonna stop at Usher. And we're gonna stop at R. Kelly. We always riding the bus of bullshit when America is just doing it all over the fucking world.
But isn't this what pimps did when young girls ran away from home?
The only difference is Donald Trump marries his.
Exactly.
Okay, that's
a great point.
That's the difference. And
Miss America, Miss Universe.
Woody Allen married his.
Miss Universe, Miss America. This dude is just walking in the dressing room while the girls is naked and all that.
If R. Kelly, or R. Kelly or any other celebrity,
you don't have to bring them stories up.
Did what Woody Allen did, you gonna marry the child you adopt?
We never talked about that.
Come on, man. Come on,
we
seriously.
Never talked about that.
Seriously. The adoption agency should be put out of business. So, and then we get to the other celebrity. Then I'm reading something about Kevin Hart.
What happened now?
And I'm like, what? Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart's...
Oh, we right back on the bus of bullshit?
Kevin Hart's a great guy. Kevin Hart's... he sold out stadiums. Kevin Hart is...
That don't mean he can't fuck around? Didn't he cheat on Tory? With the woman that he's married with now?
Well, have you ever hung out with Tory?
I
have.
Thank you. She crazy.
Okay.
Lewis!
I ain't mad at her.
She from Philly like you. How could you say that?
She's crazy. Listen, go ahead. So
but the thing is, it's like when you marry someone who's high profile, rich, and out there, you'd have to really be a hell of a man to fight off half the temptation at his age. I mean, he's still fairly young. And the other thing is, like, guys that do that, they overcompensate on these Instagrams, and that's my boo, that's my world,
because that's
and
what
then
she
the next
wants.
thing,
That's what she wants.
It's like Sinbad said, the vagina is winning.
Could you speak up to the microphone?
It's like Sinbad said, the vagina is winning.
Never lost. Yeah.
It's
What Robert Harris
No,
say?
he says undefeated.
What Robert Harris say?
What?
Pussy so good, women like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, as a man, and that's the thing, you know, like I had said before a number of times, the journey of a man is to identify his weaknesses and work really hard at controlling them. So, I mean, hey, I saw the video. They said it wasn't him.
Which one?
The Kevin Hart video.
Don't believe your lying eyes.
That was him.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
And what did you? What was your? Did you? Was it him to you?
It just looked.
I couldn't see it on my. If I had a phone big
Like,
as
it
y'all,
looked like he was sucking her titties. Whoever it was,
No,
they
it looked
weren't
like-
having. They looked like they were having sex.
No, it looked like they were just talking.
No, it looked like he was
No,
playing with her titties
no, it
because
looked
she
like-
came out the car all be shuffled and.
So that's so this is where the line comes in. He was cheating from what you just said, playing with her titties.
Now, okay, but here's
this is.
the thing
Is
that
playing
got
with
me,
titties cheating?
The thing that got me was the.
I mean,
five,
now that
was
they're not
the,
in the bra.
the thing that got me was the 5 a.m. They said it was 5 a.m.
Okay, why does it have to be that?
Therein lies the issue.
Why?
5 a.m.
Why?
Because you're not, as a married man or just as a man in a relationship.
I'm an entertainer.
No, not at 5 a.m.
You can't entertain at 5 a.m.
You can, unless you're on stage in front of a bunch of people.
Oh,
But
okay.
you can't be. You can't. If your woman, honestly, let's flip this a little bit. Excuse me. If your woman is in the car with a guy at 5 a.m., you cool with that? That's on the up and up.
Well, it'd be hard for me to get mad because I'll probably be in a car with a woman at 4:50. So.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Seriously, though.
That's serious.
I mean,
Then it ain't my woman, LD.
it's like
Okay, no, okay. So, okay, first,
But if you're
let's
gonna put a time
your
on it-
husband or wife. Let's
But no,
go.
but no,
Forget
okay.
girlfriend or boyfriend, husband or wife.
But
If
okay.
your wife is in a car with a guy at 5 a.m., is that okay? For any reason other than you taking them to the hospital.
Or if a guy calls your house at 3 a.m. talking about they need a ride from the airport.
Oh, you remember that?
I see you do. I'll take him. You ain't got to get up, girl. I'll take him. He is kind of cute. I'll take him. Waze, don't fail me now.
I'm so tired of Waze. I'm so tired of. And Lou, every time I'm driving him, he's like, Waze say go this way. I said, I'm staying on the freeway.
Right.
It's a long. Hey man, it's the same amount of time. I'm not going around
What's
the
the
corner.
difference with Google Maps? I mean, or whatever.
It just takes you around a block to get back to a street that
But
you
Google
already
bought
were on.
Waze. Google bought Waze.
It's a young person's. It's because of their attention span. That's what it is. They don't.
What
have
happened
an
to the
attention-
Thomas guy? How come you just don't use that?
They don't have an attention span. Or we have a caller.
For what?
I don't know. Hey, caller.
Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Connecticut.
See?
What up?
Speak up, man.
What up, Chris from Connecticut?
What's up, Chris?
Really enjoying the show. It's all good. And really enjoyed POTUS sucking on that banana earlier.
Oh.
He says sucking on that banana.
Hey. Hey, the way that she was taking down that potassium. Oh, my God.
I see a gangbang in her near future.
You sound like he did something.
So how's the family, Chris?
Are they doing great? My son, we had his meet and greet at his school yesterday.
Oh.
What grade is he going to? 7?
Oh, he's going to second.
Oh, 6.
My daddy sell dope. Get your ass in the car.
It was funny though because like
My mama came home late the other night.
it was mostly Europeans there, and it was like, you could feel the energy. Like, how did this nigger get in here? But
Thank
it was
you.
Yeah, when did we come politically
Thank
correct
you.
and start calling them European? What happens to just white people?
He's going.
Because white is an
He's going to
attitude.
tell the story about your brother for show and tell.
Yeah.
Hysterical. I might just incorporate an airport story.
What's the airport story?
Anyway.
So, Chris, like you say, your son, second grade, the energy around you. So, were they asking you, like, so what do you do? Was it kind of that kind of thing?
Actually, Yeah, but if you didn't recognize me from the fire department, but I'm at a point now where that stuff doesn't like bother me because I've like the last 5 years I've gotten my dose for racism too. Like I expect it wherever I go. So I already know what people are thinking like when I go to some of these places. So it doesn't throw me off like that. So
now, do you live in a predominantly white community where you at now?
Yes and no. It's I'm in Tampa. It's more diverse because Orlando's like an hour from here, so it's mostly like it's actually a lot of like mixed people here. So it's not predominantly white. But the places I lived in like the last couple of years, like I lived in South Jersey at one point. That was all white.
Now, is the school that your son going to now is it predominantly white?
No, it's like half and half. Once again, it's more mixed Hispanic and Asian and a few whites. But I also just wanted to comment on because Lew's been throughout the entire show. He's been like really giving gems on relationships, especially like when Jeremy called in about how his girl's kind of immature, and I think the problem is that like Jeremy's a mature person. He's doing the right thing, but for whatever reason, we're under this pretense that we gotta like fight for love. We gotta earn a woman. We gotta like it's something that's never good enough. And the question Lew asked is like 10 minutes ago about how people blur the lines. Where your wife is in the car with somebody at 5 a.m. There's no logical reason for that. But for whatever reason, people.
There's logic to it. These hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, they normalize doing silly stuff. Like, again, what Jeremy was talking about, his girl sending pictures to her friends or she want to go to a club. It's
naked day.
Naked, yeah. It's like, where's that in the book of relationship? Our grandparents didn't do stuff like that. It's like, now it's like, it's just normalizing dysfunction. It's like.
Hey, man, the game always remain the same. It's just the players. They change.
I don't think so. I think the thing now, is not to be sexist or nothing like that, but I truly feel like it's this feminism thing that got somebody telling women that for whatever reason to compare themselves to men. And black people, we don't come from a culture where women had to live up to men or men had to live up to women. A woman was a woman and a man was a man. And this first world feminism thing, that's what's destroying marriages, it's destroying relationships because it's this agenda of, a woman could be promiscuous. She could do what she wants. She can't take no commands. Why would you have children? It's telling women to pretty much just whore around.
Yeah. Now, do you think women cheat more than men now?
I absolutely believe so. Absolutely. And that don't got nothing to do if she's like promiscuous. It's actually worse if she's a good woman. Because it's like the grass is green on the side. It's like if she's good, it's going to be like, well, I want to go out. I want to go do this. I never got it. I absolutely believe women cheat more than men, honestly. And they're a lot more trickier with it. It's, again, the game of blurred lines. Like, there will be a reason to cheat. If you ain't working, she going to cheat on you because you're not being a man. If you giving her advice, you being too controlling. If you not giving her advice, not being a man, I truly feel like it's, again, the game of blurred lines of why women could cheat.
Now, how do y'all feel about this? Mike Conley, who plays for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Who?
Mike Conley.
Plays for who?
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, okay.
He got it the second time.
I got it the first time.
No.
I got it the first time.
You said Grizzly.
No, I said Grizzlies. You motherfuckers put the grammar check, whatever, yo. Now, his wife has cheated on him twice.
Yes.
And she's had a baby by the guy who cheated, that she cheated with.
What?
Yeah, and he's still married to her.
Well, so again, and Lewis, because Lewis right now in the lead, and then TDP, he gives great advice, and Jeff Arnold, you just the fuck it mentality. But Lew said something earlier that knits all of that. It just gets rid of it. You watch people's patterns. If somebody cheats on you, there is no such thing as that person changing or becoming better. That's who they are. There's no this whole pretense of fighting for love. You're never supposed to fight for love unless you live like in Germany in the 50s and they take it.
But he's staying with his wife, though.
He's a fucking idiot because if your wife cheated on you and had a baby, that shows your weakness as a man, and she's going to do it again because you're allowing that.
Can I just say this for the record? That was the first time I ever heard a fireman cuss.
They cuss when that fire hit that.
Yeah,
Ow,
exactly.
shit!
That shit burned.
Back the truck up! Hurry up!
What's his name?
Hey, you're cute. Slide down your pole.
But no, I agree with Chris. I think it's just
absolutely.
I just think it's
if you don't have a job, they go cheat on you. If you work a lot, they go cheat on you because you ain't home.
And part of the reason, I mean, with all due respect to the women, there are more women than men. So yeah, they're going to.
Women can take more dick during the day.
Yeah.
But like what Lew again, he's just been so many gems, or like what he's been saying earlier, and it's just like referencing like Jeremy. It sounds like Jeremy's a good dude and he got his head on straight and he's doing stuff, but the problem is that there are real men out there, but the woman that they love is trying to get them to be less than a man, if that makes sense. You gotta
no pun intended, no pun intended. The banana he's trying to eat is just not ripe yet.
Nah, you gotta like
all right.
He's too much for her, the bar too high.
Yeah, but you can also back in the day you could get a woman. You can put her on the right path, help her, because I mean, let's be straight up.
That was the thing.
Let's just be straight up. Men are stronger than women mentally and physically. We're stronger. We have to guide them. They always want to shop and improve. That's why so many stores up. They always think it's something better. Where a man, you have to be stern and say, no, this is what we're doing. This is how we're going to do it. This is the way.
Focus.
Yes, and to keep them focused. And it's just, we're just stronger. Our brains are stronger. And, women can multitask and all that, but that's because it's hard for them just to stay focused. I mean, look at now, when they have a baby, they're allowed to have postpartum. They're allowed to be, they have so many.
Well, that's not, I mean, they do give birth. I mean, that's some strong shit.
That is true. Let me back up.
They give boys. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Let me get back up on that. Hey, Chris, thank you so much, man. Hope all is well. Stay safe out there, man, and get ready for Kwanzaa since you're the black family in the school. All right, bro. Because when you're the black family at the school, you got to do.
That's
Kwanzaa.
hilarious.
You got to do Kwanzaa.
Yeah, but now back to the point of comedy. Now here's my point with that. When you allow something like that to continue, she gets pregnant by someone else, and you stay with her. That tells me she's really good in bed.
Not true.
Yeah, she is. She puts it down.
Not true. Nah.
Well, then what else?
Not true.
Well, let me just say in my case.
There you go. Speak on yourself.
Yeah,
right. That's not true, LD.
What is it then? What makes him stay when, you just had a baby by another?
So are you saying that you would stay with a woman who had a baby with another man based on her vagina being good?
No, I was teasing. I was saying no. If a woman had another, if I was with a woman and she got pregnant by someone else, that's I mean, come on, that's
the deal breaker.
There's a few deal breakers before that, like giving him my money. Buying him stuff.
That's the real cheating right there.
I mean, but
money out
taking
the
away
household.
from our family time. You just not being engaged. I mean, it's just at one point it's got to be self-preservation. I got to look to protect me.
Law.
Right.
Yeah, but you're not even you're I hate to say this, but this is the truth. You're less than a woman if you do that.
But then if the shoe's on the other foot, how many
less
women
than
out?
A man. No, but you're
how many women out there have taken that man in with another woman's child?
Well, like he got somebody pregnant, but that's his weakness. Yes, I totally agree. Both ways. It's your weakness as a man. If you go out and you've got a family, and then you go bust a nut in someone else, and then she's pregnant, then hey, man, that's not right.
I just think it's a level that we're just missing.
You're supposed to go. What do you mean?
I mean, if we're going to be the true gods and goddesses that we are, they get off the man and woman level, which is really beneath us. If we on that level, that's when the shit happens. If you on the other level, then you looking down on that shit, and you don't want to fall into that shit. That's how I feel. Right.
You're gonna have some sort of control as a man, and you're gonna, if you're looking down like he says, and you see what's going on, if you pay attention to what you're doing in life. And you're focused on it. Yeah, sometimes it can get a little cloudy. But if you have a child and a wife, and as a man, you're focused on that. You see that. All right.
And I'm gonna say that to that point. I walked into a club, table full of women, and she had the you don't call them gay or What's he say? Call them them.
They or them.
Okay, they and them is with the girls, and then as a guy, you recognize who's the queen in that little setting, right? Mm-hmm. So I come in, so she swing to her homegirl like, shh, and she shake her head no. Then she swing to the them, and then he shake his head no. So now it's like, oh, don't nobody know this dude? So now she getting up, preparing herself, making her rounds. Now she want to, buzz by me, right? I said, check this out, sweetheart. I already peeped out the game. I'm not on that level, so you might as well go and sit down. Because I know you done slept with that dude right there, and I know you done slept with that dude right there. Not knowing if the story was true or not, but the energy was that, because this dude is angling himself to her, and that dude is angling himself to her. So she's just playing it like, hey, I see all that, but that's what I'm saying, being on that level, you can just see it. You got to see it. Don't walk into it, see it first.
Right. No, I'm with you. You got. I mean, that's your job. Then you put your man work in. Now, mind you put your, because as a man and a woman has to put her woman work in, and a man has to put his man work in. Like when I say a woman's work, it's learning how to be a woman.
Maxwell.
Learning how to nurture, learning how to, and this is
a woman's work.
Hey, you learn how to cook and feed your family and take care of, and all that's woman. Men, same thing. Man work. How to provide for my family, how to protect them. How to recognize BS, like you said. When I walk in the club, or if I'm dealing with a woman, I check out your woman as a virtue, what you got going on as a woman. I know you can always tell how they greet somebody, if if the guy's hit it or not, because we can't hide it.
Right.
We can't hide it.
With the waist, the hand, like
and small at the back. Yeah, the way she just lights up.
Yeah, when that person walks in.
The way she lights up, the way she laughs, the way she reacts to him. All right, that was a good moment for them. They had a good time.
And I'm going to say that to this point, that's boot camp. They're not getting boot camp now because everything's on the fucking phone.
Yes. Human interaction, that's what we learn. We know how to deal when a woman's upset. We know... So funny when talent walks in.
Nigga, Kevin Tate, Detroit's finest.
Kevin Tate, the young boy walked in, young comic. Kevin Tate's his name.
Very funny young man.
I remember when he first came to the Mavericks flat. When he was first shooting jumpers. He was just shooting jumpers. He was just got in the league. I
don't fuck with them new dudes.
He knew how to play defense. He knew how to play defense.
Got a lot of love for that guy.
Yeah, he didn't have a left hand.
He fucking me up because he came into the league with Adidas on. Now he just switched up.
What?
He got Nikes on.
He worked on his craft, and he came
hard work.
He had a point of view.
Let me tell you something that you don't know. This young man right here is the club goddamn dinosaur right now. Don't nothing get past that young man right there.
They don't know that.
So if he don't say it, it ain't real.
That's what these young cats, they don't know.
It ain't real.
Kev he came in putting his work in. Kev Tate came and he found his point of view. He ignored those busters, as you say.
Right. Hey man,
he wouldn't even play with the weak ones.
We would have you on the show, but you don't have enough talent for this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but he was the first one one of the first ones to explore the whole social media thing and put that on blast and make that funny.
Yeah,
because the first thing we used to wear a shirt with his image on there. Everybody said, "Hey man, is that Jordan?" He'd be like, "Man, that's me." Like you got to go through that whole
right, yeah, and he didn't get too caught up in letting a woman take care of him.
Yeah,
he was pimping.
Yeah,
but he didn't. He didn't. He didn't go Memphis Will.
You still with that dude? What was his name?
I just saw him. I just saw him a couple nights ago.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was like, "Nigga, I didn't know you was at this spot, nigga."
What spot? At the
Fairfax.
Yeah. Fairfax. Did he go up?
No, he just went in. He came in. He checked it out.
Yeah, he's one of those old school throwbacks. He'll come and sit in the back and watch. He'll come back. He as opposed to.
No, he came for the party that night. Though.
Is that what it was?
He's like, "Nigga, I didn't know this spot was this shit. Damn, nigga."
Yeah, he is at that age. How old is he? He's what? He's
about this old, LD.
About that old.
Yeah, he's about that old.
Yeah, he's from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to get out of Detroit.
Yeah.
He had to go. If we had another mic, we can bring him on.
Do we have time?
Yeah, we got time.
I really don't want to talk about him.
Well, we want to know a little bit about him. We'll let people talk to him. I mean,
Man's world.
In a man's world.
That's the name of the show. He can.
Some real ones in here.
So
well, Lewis just showed up.
Hilarious.
And then you scoot over. That's cool.
What?
Make room.
Get you a chair, boy. We don't work for you.
I thought y'all had a chair for me, man.
Watch your tone.
Yeah, he's
TDP, man.
see how
That's right. You ain't supposed to see me, nigga.
They got creeps.
If you see me, then I'm regular.
but you know him.
Who, Kevin?
Yeah, so you can do his intro.
All right, cool. Here with y'all, boy.
I first saw him at
the headphones are right down there.
Yeah.
I first saw him at the First Impressions.
Are you plugged in?
Nope.
Chocolate
Same thing your
Sundaes.
girl said.
Exactly. P, I ain't plugged in.
Right here.
All right.
You saw him where first? You saw him
The night you performed
Check.
where?
at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, okay.
He was the First Impression.
Adjust your mic and everything. Be professional.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
People are watching.
Let's, ladies and gentlemen.
Rookie.
I need some paper.
Some paper. You finna roll something up? Oh, you go.
Radio, man. I'm gonna play it, man.
Man, keep it gangster, man.
Man,
Shoot the gun and shit.
keep
It's
it
all
me.
Give him a
good,
piece of
yeah.
your
Keep it me.
news
Let me see
card.
them notes, man. Ain't shit on there.
Way to get in
I
there.
can't be in here without no. I don't want to read your notes. I want a clean one.
No, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, easy.
He done with
He
that.
already went through that story.
All right, cool. That's work.
So this would have never happened on The View.
Okay. So joining us right now is young talented comedian.
Motor City's on.
You're an actor too now, right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of all of that, man.
Okay, Mr. Kevin. I almost said Kevin Hart.
You
But he's
rude like that. You rude
No, I
like
wouldn't.
that,
I would.
Louis.
Kevin Tate. Is that
grew
Tate?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Anybody who's asking.
Yeah.
Everybody checking IDs and shit.
How long you been doing comedy?
Man, I've been doing comedy for like 9 years. I've been out here for like 10, so like maybe 8.5.
No, first, what made you? What were you doing prior to that?
Before I came out here, man, well, when I first moved
Keep
out
it
here, I was
real.
messing around with music and shit, man. I just, I knew I wanted to come for entertainment, and I said, I'm going to do comedy, all those fellas. But then the first cats I met was in the studio making music.
So were you a singer or rapper?
Rapping and shit. Just rapping.
Impossible.
Rapping and shit. And then caught a job at the House of Blues. I used to work in the foundation room and shit.
Upstairs.
So that's how I kind of learned L.A. and shit. The first famous person I met out here was Memphis Will.
You need to. Then you didn't meet anybody famous. You need to change that.
I thought he was famous, though. I had seen
First of all, Memphis Will in Los Angeles, you should have ran.
Yeah, he came to the room, though, him and Lil G, man. I'm telling y'all what happened.
Okay, hold on.
Now,
okay. First of all, I have to say, Memphis Will does portray himself as a star. So he does. He knows how to project that. Mm-hmm. Okay, but no, I'm not.
Lew Dix, when I met you was a star. You still a star to me, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just a guy with a job. I'm not a star. I mean, you got to keep it. No, but that's funny that the way you say.
Yeah.
Next time you do a real interview, don't say that. So
never
change it.
Skip that part.
Yeah, skip that part. That you first person you met was Memphis Will. No, you can say that and then say.
No, you ain't gotta lie. Just drop the Memphis part and just say Will Smith.
Yeah, I meant Will.
Yeah.
Who? Which Will? Memphis Will. Then say Memphis Will.
Yeah, but no, that's what I was doing, though, man. Working over there at the House of Blues and doing music and stuff like that. Just kind of figuring out the land. It taught me LA. On my lunch breaks, I would go over to the Comedy Store and sit in the back of the room with my suit, my little lunch plate, and watch comedy and shit, and be like, man, I gotta get up there, man.
Nice.
Now, when you first started seeing, did you say I can do that?
Yep. That's why I moved here, because I knew I could do it. But when I got here, I was a little California shocked,
So you knew you could do comedy, or you knew you could do entertainment?
I knew I could do comedy, man. Part of me always felt like, man, I can do that shit.
So who were you influenced by first?
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, Raw.
Yeah, okay.
Eddie Murphy, Raw. And then
So they came up with the Raw. See that generation?
Yeah, Delirious, I remember watching it, but I couldn't really understand. Come on, I didn't know what he was talking about. Like, what was he talking about? Yeah, but as I got older, but then Raw, and then when Martin came around, I was kind of like, a little older, and so I was good. It inspired me.
Okay, so you got here, you're working, so you had to get a job. So you're working at Blues, House of Blues.
Yeah, the crazy part about it, when I got out here, I lost all my money, Lew Dix. I lost all my money at a truck stop. We're driving out here, and when I got here, I had $80, and my cousin actually wasn't supposed to be off the porch. He was in trouble with the law, but he drove all the way out here with me. I got here, my mom told me, hey, you got some family out there, which she had never met. Long story short, they let me live there, man, and for free for 9 months. Ended up giving me my own house for 6. So I was blessed. I was able to figure the land out in 9 months.
Okay.
And like I said, worked there for like a while, and then eventually worked myself off the clock. and went up to Sarah's in the Valley, and Kim Whitley was there along with Buddy Lewis, man.
Mm-hmm.
They was holding the door for me, and Buddy Lewis was like, man, you do comedy, niggas, you funny, man. I was like, man, yeah, man. With 4 people in there, I was scared as shit. I drunk a half pint of Mohawk, went in there and cussed all 4 of them motherfuckers out.
What was your first joke you wrote?
Man, the first joke, I don't know. I was in there talking about, hey, yo, you know you on a date with her, right? Y'all on a date, baby girl. You know he want to fuck tonight, right? So I know that's all I knew, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, and you know, it was 4 people in there, so everybody was cringing and shit. But you know, somebody laughed once, so it was cool for me.
And then what did you do? Then you decided that. When did you know you had to start writing?
When I always was a writer though. You know, I never went totally unprepared. I actually wrote that shit, but
I went off the cuff.
Yeah, I went off the cuff. It took me all day to write.
Hey, man, that dude's a hard critic, man. Trust me. But when did you know you had to write? Like, damn, man, I just told you.
I wrote that.
But starting to just once I went out there and just figured out, went up to the Comedy Store and started watching people. I'm like, yo, I was too afraid not to write. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't think I could just go up there off the cuff and just be winging it. I just like, yo, the stakes are too high. I can't make no mistakes when I'm out here. When they see me, I got to be good.
Facts.
Right. And that's just how it was when I first came out.
That's an interesting word he used. He said the stakes were too high. Yeah. And that's important for you young artists out there. That you have to put the stakes up high. You can't think that you can just walk through it. Right. You have to say, all right, and most athletes do that. Yeah. You know, I got to make this team. Mm-hmm. Right, I don't want to make freshmen. I don't want to be on freshmen. I want to be on VAR.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you got to raise it once you make the team. You're like, now that I made the team, I got to start.
Right. Absolutely. Right. It's never ended. Yeah. You know, it never ends. But
once you set a goal and you accomplish that goal, then you set another goal.
Absolutely. So, and I think coming in, that's exactly what it was about. Like, man, if I go up here and I ain't funny, it look like it's going to be hard to get back in. Because, you know, the last thing you could be heard of is not funny. Like, that guy's not funny. It could be a tough road out here in L.A.
Oh, yeah. There's I always tell the young cats when they come out here, is like some of the places that they don't want to go to. Like, they never want to do the Improv on Monday nights. You know, and a lot of these cats come out here and they want to go to the Improv and showcase. And I'm like, you just new to L.A. Don't showcase there. Yeah. Because that's where all your beasts are at. That's where all your veterans are at. And if you go up in front of them and you have an off night, because we all have an off night, there's no second chance for first impressions again.
Now I will say to that, because that's a good point that you even mentioned the Improv, and I don't think TDP was there, but when I first went up to the Improv, all I could see was these. I'm like, oh, this is the stage. And so I can remember standing out in the hallway telling Spike, yo, man, I could do that stage, because they would always wave us off. I was like, man, I can do this shit. And he was like, man, nah, you know how you talk, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so Marlo was hosting, Sexy Marlo was hosting. She come off the stage, Spike come out in the hallway and say, hey, this dude right here talking about he'd kill this stage. Marlo said, who the fuck is you? I don't know who the fuck you is. Whatever.
Who said that? Marlo?
That's Sexy Marlo. Like, whatever.
Where is she now?
I don't know. I don't know. But she was cool. It was just her being, you know, whatever. Yeah. And so I'm like, don't nobody know me. I go sit down in the crowd. I got a Long Island because I said, fuck it, they ain't gonna let me up tonight. I'm in the middle of the crowd. Sexy Marlo goes back on stage and says, hey, it's a motherfucker in here talking about he'll murder this room, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna bring his ass up here and I want y'all to boo his ass when he come up here and let him know we don't fuck around up here at the Improv. Tomorrow he could just, where his ass at? Now I'm sitting back there with my drink and shit like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm going. He said, you got 2 minutes, motherfucker. And if you ain't funny, we gonna boo your ass. Got the mic, didn't address that. Did my little 2 minutes of what I had. Did real well. Reg cut the mic. I always tell Reg, he snatched the mic on me at 2 minutes and shit. But the crowd went crazy shit. And Marlo don't even remember that shit. She probably do, but I don't think she remember it was me. Mm-hmm. But then from that point, I got a little respect, got a little like, okay. But to your point, just me, I always knocking at the biggest door. I'm always knocking at any point, but I understand that one day that bitch gonna open. And so I'm prepared for that. You know, long story short, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's now. So you got your grind on. You start hitting every little club. How often did you go up weekly?
I used to have hard times. I did an open mic like maybe twice. I was like, that ain't my route. I don't have time for open mics. So what I did was I started going to the J Spot every week, all the time. And I found like, oh, these cool. They'll let me get 5 minutes. And then I figured, okay, this is my little club where I can, you know, and I built a little bit. And then the word kind of moved around like that. But I would stay at the J Spot. You saw me at all types of spots.
Because when I saw you at Chocolate Sunday's First Impressions, I was like, okay, yeah, I like you. And then when I was hosting at the J Spot, I invited you down.
Yeah, I used to be there all the time. But I came to Chocolate Sundays. I used to be the first one at Chocolate Sundays every Sunday, 7:15. I'd be waiting at the door. Can I get up? No, you know. But then eventually I started going, and I just always push for the biggest door. I felt like
you got to, man.
Not enough time.
Yeah, you have to.
But be ready.
When did you start feeling like, okay, yeah, I'm this is going forward?
They laughed at me one time at this show. I did some jokes and they laughed. I was in Long Beach, and it was a big room. I think y'all probably done did it, but it was a big little room in Long Beach. I went up and I did some jokes and they laughed.
You said big little room?
I know, right? It was a big room with a little bit of motherfuckers in there.
That's right, man. They fuck with us Midwest. Yeah, they don't understand how long ago.
When I did that,
don't take it personally.
They laughed and I taped it.
I got it.
You see what I'm saying?
I knew what the big little room was.
I taped it. You know what I'm saying? I taped it, and they was laughing. So all I was just high, waiting to get to the crib, trying to laugh, listen to these people laugh at me. And I'm like, oh, if they gonna laugh at that shit, let me say something really funny. You know, because I was always kind of in my own space, so I felt like they only laughing at something I did with me, so let me try something else. Because I was just addicted to that little taping I had. Like, dude, listen to this shit, they laughing at me. And so from that, I just started writing from that little corner.
Now, when did you, because I saw a turn in your act when you start talking about social media and Facebook. What clicked in you? What made you go that route? What made you say, I'm gonna tap into that?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, because I remember I used to do this joke I used to tell that Facebook joke over in Mavericks Flats. I seen you over there a few times, but it wasn't developed. But what happened was, I was with a friend of mine, and we were just talking and whatever. It was a female, and she was just like, and she had been tweeting all the time. And I'm like, yo, you always tweeting and shit. And I was like, but you don't be tweeting, you be retweeting. What the fuck is these niggas you be retweeting? And and in that moment, I froze. Lew Dix, I froze and was like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Light bulb moment.
Light bulb moment. To this day, and I said, you know what? Now I'm gonna go back and because that's my truth. And I began off by telling my truth, like, man, fuck relationships, because it ain't no trust. And that was how I used to start my set. Yeah. But the truth of the matter was, I'm the one that had the issue with the trust, but I didn't know how to articulate it. But in that moment, I said, well, I'm going to tell this truth and see what happened. And it resonated,
Lewis, could you give out the number in case somebody want to call in and talk to Kevin?
323-293-3375. 323-293-3375. I think that's the number. It used to be up there, but it's gone. But
real shit, though, man. So, in that moment.
Do you, so now, when did you... so you're like, what, 4 years in at that time? 5 years in?
At that time, I'm maybe 4.5, 5 years in.
So now when I see you, it's just total swag.
Maturity.
It's just, what year did you get that?
When I figured out, like, this shit funny out of town. And shout out to Red Grant, because he let me go on the road with him. And that's when I found out we went to Pittsburgh. And I was on him for a whole year. He said, next year, man, I'm going to start doing improvs. And I'm going to take you with me. I was like, all right, man. Whole year went by. I'm looking at my calendar because he said it's probably going. I would say, hey man, you said you. He like, damn nigga. He like, all right, fuck it, come on. Can you get there? And at that time, he like, can you get there? Yup. Got there. Did my jokes in Pittsburgh, and taped that all the time in the hotel. I'm like, they're fucking laughing at me in Pittsburgh. Then it went from there to Kansas City. Then it was like, okay, just now go back and really season all of this shit because they like your point of view, you know, and it's been that ever since. I've been traveling around. You know, I just got back, but I just got back from Australia. That's a whole nother conversation. But I just got back from there, and those are all Australians. And they laughed at my point of view. So all of that came from me just being around the States. Like, okay, this shit is actually funny. Yeah. Now I can put my personality into it. Now I ain't got to worry about I'm on the right track, I guess.
So where do you see...
Damn, Lewis, you done Canadian for all the fucking questions.
Well, go ahead. You have a question?
Is he interrogating?
Well, you have a question?
I'm down for it.
Well, go ahead.
I just want to say to the point when I first met Kevin Tate, is like, he was a great listener. And I told him in this business, it's no experience necessary, so you're going to get all kind of crazy shit, but just go in there and get your experience. And that dude was he already had the energy, so it's like people just hate for no reason. This dude was a lively dude. When you in a club full of fucking dead catfish, this was the only energy in the room, but I never wanted him to lose that. So I'm just glad you just went on and kept doing your thing and growing and growing.
What I liked about him,
I appreciate that. TDP straight up though, man.
When I first met him, he was like he reminded of us when we came in the game. He was just like he grind. He was like at all the clubs.
Did you play sports in school?
Yeah, basketball. Had
Allegedly.
a Division II.
Yeah,
Division II basketball. You won champion.
You got game?
I'm nice. I'm the nicest comedian.
Why your voice so high?
Because I took that. I thought he knew.
Wait. Hold up. Back up.
You ain't know.
Back up. First of all,
He said, "I'm the nicest comedian."
I'm the nicest entertainer for real.
No.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Well, who's the best you talking about as entertainer or whatever?
You probably have it now.
Well, that's what we talking about now. Now, hold on.
Because back then,
he in the big three.
Yeah, he in the big three. That's saying something though. But man, I'm nice. Yeah, I'm nice at that. I still do that. You know, I still work at it. You know, I'm not just a big jogger, so I play ball a little bit. Division II basketball. Played a little bit of pro-am and stuff like that. Kept getting injured and shit. I guess that wasn't because that's what I was in love with.
And I think that translates.
Continue to get injured.
That transfers into to comedy. So now that you're now getting booked and you're working, so what's the acting thing that's coming up? You said you do everything.
Well, I do it. Well, thus far I've done everything.
Did you get the call for Confederate?
I've never heard of Confederate.
He trying to be funny. It's
a slave movie.
And they chasing niggas again. That's what I call them, chasing nigga movies.
Why I gotta be trying to be funny?
No, I'm sorry.
That's him. That's what I'm saying. That's him.
Always with the dagger in the back.
No.
That's Lew, baby.
He always with the dagger in the back. He trying to be funny.
No, I mean,
nothing I say on this show never funny unless this nigga like.
Now, see, that's wrong because you're here every week. If you're not here every week, so you know you're funny. I just like, because I know that's a sensitive part on you. I know I can get you with that. Right. You know, if you say somebody's words, he come right back. He's always on the defense, you know. But no, you're going to be funny one day. You're going to be funny one day.
Steel sharpens steel. Steel sharpens steel.
But so who have you met that real other than Memphis Will?
Right, other than Memphis Will.
That's famous than Memphis Will.
Lewis.
No. That you like. You met Kevin and who? And what are some advice that they've given you? Or you?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Advice. You know what? I've seen Kevin. I've never really sat down with him, but I've met him on several occasions. Hating what? No, absolutely not. He has no reason to hate on me. But what I'm saying is, when I meet him, it's all, hey man, yo, that shit funny, dude. You funny, man. You. But I never really see him.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Who's
really
giving you that? Because that's the ultimate compliment from a comic. You know, hey man, you funny.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, keep it 100 racks, man. You know, I move a little differently out here. When I say that, that's just me from a distance. Yeah. So people watch me from a distance to be like, man, I ain't about to, you know, I ain't fuck this nigga.
Well, you know why they say
that.
If
he figure it out, he better figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
You know why they say that? Because they like, whenever we like the premise that you do, we don't mess with you. We like, but they, in the back of their mind, that's a funny premise.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously, it's always been like that. And it's like, from a distance, they feel like, man, I ain't giving him no, nigga. If he get it, he get it. You know, every now and then. But like he said, and much respect for that, because I am a listener. So my ears, I'm sneaking information. I'm watching all of their videos. I'm going to the self-help books. I'm watching all these Will Smith. I'm watching everybody talk. I want to hear Puffy talk. I want to hear these people talk to keep me motivated, because I don't have nobody that's like, you know what, that's in a position to be like, you know what, man, let me. So I figured that out early in the game, and that's just personality-wise. No,
you're not anybody's Red Cup guy yet.
No, them all my partners.
No. There's nothing wrong with Joey Wells and all of them have carved their own niche. Oh yeah. Totally. Now I mean that in a respectful way, because you got to have somebody that's your boy and say, all right, let's roll, let's do this. Yeah. Unless you get yours, you know. I mean, that's a great platform, because Joey's. I've spoken to him, and like you said, Kevin didn't have to give him credit. That was something Kevin did.
Now there was a special that you did that was taped, that was televised. What special was that you did?
The All Deaf Comedy. HBO, Russell Simmons All Deaf Comedy.
Right.
Just had the opportunity to do that, man. I'm glad that went the way it went. I feel real good about it where it went.
Has it aired?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It aired last year even, November.
So you haven't seen it?
No, I'm sorry.
They only just did the one episode.
I just saw the Defiant ones. Okay.
Well, that just came out. Yeah.
What?
The Defiant ones. That just came out.
And only because my son is living with me, so he had it on.
It's an interesting show. You enjoyed it.
I saw you on the All Deaf Comedy thing. You destroyed it.
Yeah, no, it went well. You know, I was able to get some response from that. you know, also the video they did, a little Facebook video that they use actors for my joke, that helped my social media out a lot. And now I'm just understanding how to use my social media, to be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm about to just give them me all the time. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a gimmick.
So what are some of the things you do social media-wise?
Social media, for me, man, I've tried a lot of stuff, you know, with social media. I'm a private person. You know, I like to say I'm an open book within a private library. So I'm the type that I'm real pick and choosing, because I feel like everything, it's like, but I'm gonna let loose a little bit, you know, let loose a little more on my internet, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm real cautious about what I post and how I come across online. I don't just, you know what I mean? Like, but I can let loose a little more.
This is something I always tell.
Wait a minute. The reason why I brought that up to say that you had did that, I was in the barber/beauty shop. I'm just, you know, in there talking to a couple of friends or whatnot, and then they said that thing had came on, and they said the only guy on there was really funny, and this is behind me was Kevin Tate.
Right.
And I smiled to myself as I was like, good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
That's just a good feeling, that to hear your name out of everybody that was in there.
Who else was in it?
Tony Roberts.
I mean, Tony Roberts is always funny.
Yeah, he was funny. He was on the show. I thought he did well.
But they only showed the one episode, though.
Well, it was only one episode, but you want to stay tuned, I guess. But it was him, CP, comedian CP, Zaynab Johnson, and Robert Powell. So they taped 9. It was a couple other people that make it, but it was. I thought it was dope.
But I'm just saying, when people say your name,
absolutely,
first and last, that's
keep
doing what you're doing.
Yeah, he's got a star name.
I appreciate that.
Kevin Tate is a star name.
And I meet people, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see people in the airport, Lou. You know what I'm saying? Like people coming up to me, and that's what's tripping me out. In the airport or out of town, or if people walk up to me in the street and be like, yo, you the dude. You know, I'm in an argument with my girl. We arguing in line. You know how you go to the grocery store with your girl late. It's about 10:30. We both got on whatever. We in the line. Ain't nobody in the store. We have our little private argument about whatever. 2 girls from another aisle, they might have been 21, 22. They come creeping up the aisle by the gum and everything and shit. Like, is you Kevin Tate? You a comedian? Now I'm in an argument. I just won the argument for this shit, right? So they like, can we please have a picture? My girl mad as hell standing. She ain't mad.
No, she's hot.
But she's like...
She's Mount St. Helens.
Because they came over there. You know what I'm saying? So that type of stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying? And that humbles me for real.
Yeah, that's
so let's get back to the road and the groupie love. How do you adjust into that? How well, you said you got a girl. I mean, you know, when you're a funny dude, women want to be with you. So how do you navigate that?
Man, you know, I just navigate it, man. You know, I cut
off the social media.
I just navigate it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you meet people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, being out here in LA, man, I'm real chill.
Because we got other aspiring artists who want to do what you do. So we just...
Well, let me tell you this. It is fun when you go to other states and, you know, these women, you know, they like you. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. They show immediate response, for lack of a better term.
How long have you been with your girl?
Off and on for a while, man.
You guys live together?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a problem.
Lewis!
No, I mean...
I'm interested.
I'm just...
man, you should hear my joke.
Does she have a career?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, she professional?
What do you mean?
I mean, she's not in entertainment.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so... All right, so...
let's just get to the real question. Is she white?
No, I don't. She's not white. Do y'all really care about my girl that much? Y'all niggas ever heard my
No, because when you get your show, everything gonna change.
It more so tells us...
We're trying to get the real Kevin Tate right now. For the Hollywood Kevin Tate
she's from Detroit. I met her in Detroit. I didn't meet her out here.
Okay.
I met her in Detroit.
And then she came out here?
After a while. You know, I was out here. We had broke up before I left, a little while before I moved out here, because I'm like, yo... It wasn't for this, but we had broke up, and in that moment, I'm like, okay, let me get my feet together. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I was just working in the plant, and Chrysler plant. So I was like, you know what?
That's good. Now, do you plant? You guys don't have children, right?
Absolutely. I have a son, man. Are you kidding?
Oh, well, then with her?
Yep. Really, Lewis?
Okay, I didn't know. That's why I'm asking.
It ain't with the neighbor.
But are you asking? Okay. Are you asking me, or are you assuming?
No. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm directly.
I'm asking because I didn't know you were even in a relationship. That's the first thing. Are you in a relationship? You said, yeah. Are you living together? Fine. Then I'm not going to assume that you have a kid, and that's why you're living with.
That's why I said, have you heard? I talk about it on stage. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Right. I haven't seen you. Yeah.
He doesn't care about your career like
that. No.
I mean, but that's
so
what
good.
I talk
So then
about.
it's time now. So all right. How old is your son?
About this old.
Oh, okay. Then it's time to marry her.
Says who?
Why?
Because You have to. I mean,
why does he have to?
Why does he have to?
Well, this is my point of view.
What's going on in my situation? Tell me about my situation.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm just saying. Now, do you love her? You love her?
Quick question.
What love got to do with it?
No, I think this is an interesting conversation.
Go ahead.
Since you mentioned it, explain to me my situation.
Ooh.
No, the situation, not
my
your
situation.
Okay, the situation. When I'm talking about the, I'm talking about since our show about
in a man's world.
In a man's world,
tighten up your
when a man is with a woman and they have a child, and I know this is a young thing to where you guys can live together.
Just get to your point.
But my point is that if you love her, why aren't you marrying her?
First of all, do you know anything about my situation?
No, that's why I'm asking. It's a question.
But my question ain't necessarily. That question ain't necessarily for the radio or you. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about.
No, that's okay. You can say no comment.
You can pass.
But yeah, but I'm still not going to be scared to not ask the question.
Trust me.
I'm not scared to not answer.
And I answered the question.
That's
like
cool.
I ain't want to get married.
But that has nothing. But that's not necessarily the case in my life.
There you go.
Y'all don't.
But it will. But here's one point. Going where you're going, it's going to be the case. It's going to be part of you. It's going to be something that you have to explore and understand. It's something that you're going to have to do.
I've already been married before. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. All right, listen. Don't get so defensive.
I thought we said move on.
This would have never happened on The View.
No.
I thought we said move on.
But this is here's what you have to understand. Right? This is the show.
Some
this
things
is what we do.
About. No, but this is not what I do.
And
Lewis is a needler.
No, and you can state that.
I got to get in that shadow on his shirt.
I did that. Like you're still asking me questions about
He's
my
trying to get the
relationship
exclusive
on the radio.
No.
And my relationship.
But you just said you talk about it in the act.
Yeah, but I don't talk about this on the radio. I don't answer questions about my relationship from another dude. And I respect you.
No. I'm not asking in a.
So let's move on then.
Yeah, don't mess up your parole hearing.
Let's just move on.
No.
What the hell? This nigga is like, nah.
Yeah, he's a needler.
Yeah, no. Hey, listen.
No.
But if I'm like, move on, I know he ain't about to ask me nothing else about it.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
That's Brian Gumbo over there.
Let's move on, man.
Are you happy?
Next question.
Now that's
he's happy. He's
question.
here.
Well, it's a lot of people here that
I'm just here because I don't want to get fined.
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch.
I'm just here because I don't want to get fined.
What's your favorite football team?
I'm just here because I don't want to get fined.
Detroit Lions,
man. I like professional sports. So I don't really. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers. My real children are the Detroit Lions, but I enjoy professional sports. Same with basketball.
So you're not committed to Detroit.
I like Detroit. They're always my team.
Okay.
But, I think the Steelers are dope.
Chicago's my team. Now, we're in the same Central Division. You don't give a fuck about Green Bay, right?
Right. You get your grudges here and there, like Green Bay, Minnesota, like them. Yeah.
All right. This.
Who you got in the Mayweather-McGregor fight?
McGregor. Hey, listen. Hold on. Time out. Let me say, I don't have McGregor. I don't have McGregor, but I don't think he should be fighting.
Hold up.
Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears. Lewis, you just gonna be an asshole to our guests like that?
Hey, I'm gonna be me. I'm not.
Teeter Sports Ticker right here on In a Man's World.
Why
the fight of the century. I'm doing sports.
Okay, I don't think that's going to be the fight of the century.
I don't think you should take the fight.
Can I? God damn. Can I fuck this chicken and y'all just hold the neck real quick?
Hey.
God damn. You know what I mean? Hey. Some people you gotta check. Yo, my man.
Yeah. Yo, wait, I'm talking. See, that's when you need to hold up a sign.
First of all, the Lakers won Summer League. Let's make that clear. Lakers won Summer League.
Lonzo Ball, MVP.
Lakers are weak.
Balls in your jaws, nigga. Sixers. Balls in your jaws.
Y'all need to back up off the. Y'all just.
Hey, man, hold up. First of all, your Sixers, Markelle Fultz, he went down already.
That's not the point.
Philly got a good team. But anyway, Lakers won Summer League. McGregor, Mayweather. I will say this, Conor McGregor is one of the funniest dudes I've ever seen in a press conference. But around the table, who you got in the fight?
It's hands down Floyd.
Okay. Money.
Hands down Floyd.
I'm going to let him go. Because I'm asking him another.
Oh, you're the anchor. You're the anchor in the 4x4 relay.
No.
I'm the clock.
Now you're from Detroit. Now be careful.
No, honestly, I think that Mayweather can beat the guy. I don't think Mayweather should be fighting this dude. Okay. I think Mayweather has been bamboozled. He has been tricked off the couch. You know, boxing don't like him leaving out of there. He brash. Right. He walked it how he talked it. He had the bag. He had the money. He had the mouth. And then he retired. And they hate it because he is 49-0. Mm-hmm. So what they do, they say, we'll throw the bank at him. We'll get him off the porch and let him fight this fool. Mm-hmm. You know? So I think for that matter, I think McGregor has a shot because I feel like he's not afraid to be hit by Floyd. And Floyd is used to ducking and dodging boxing punches. Mm-hmm. You know, he used to counter and all that come with shit that motherfuckers is taught. He gonna be throwing punches from everywhere. So I don't want Mayweather in the fight, honestly. I think he could win if he don't get touched, but he got a good chance of losing, man. I believe that.
I don't think.
You ready now? Oh, you want me to go before you? You ready? I mean, you want to anchor this? Usain Bolt?
No, you got.
I'm gonna say this. I mean,
you got to take that call.
It's probation officer.
No, it looks like
OJ.
You coming to get me or what?
Nigga.
Okay.
You know, I got out 50,
I'm gonna say this to the point. You know, Rocky Marciano is 50-0.
All right, now that he's gone, let's talk about his situation. He should be. He should be.
Louis, you pressing that? Let me say this, goddamn. You trying to do that damn thing. Rocky Marciano is 50-0, and Mayweather can win this fight. He can go 50-0. That's some legendary shit. They don't want us to touch them records like that. And then to fight a McGregor dude who's MMA, who might come with some wild, crazy, you don't know what's going to happen. That's what makes this fight so exciting.
Right. And
for what's on the line.
And Floyd has way more to lose. Like,
is there a woman talking to her about sports? Hillary
my bad.
lost.
And she couldn't
Hillary lost.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm fucking with you, B. I just love doing that. Because women is always...
I know, they in locker rooms now.
Thank you.
Back to my point. Listen.
Okay. Let me put this sports shit on hold.
No, you gotta, you gotta chill on that shit though.
What?
Everybody can't do that, man.
Everybody
you got 2 kids, so Lil, if he live with a woman,
you know what Zoe Williams told you.
You're not gonna force him to make
that shit didn't work for you.
Yeah. You're not gonna force him to marry his girl.
Can't do that, LD.
I'm not. See, first of all, I'm not forcing anybody to do anything.
You are with your conversation. Yeah. Your conversation forces people down a narrow tube.
Yeah,
so you're saying you can't even ask the question.
You can ask the question, but you're a needler on if the answers are not coming back the way I want them. Right. Then I'm gonna herd you the way
I'm gonna ask. I might
that's
ask
why you cut me off. See, that's why you cut me off because it got to go your way.
No, I can't ask the question.
You keep saying no.
Why are you so curious though? That's mine.
Everybody ain't into that though.
Really?
Why is what?
Everyone's just not into that. Like, I want to be married.
We got smartphones
I'm
now,
happy
man.
in my situation the way it is now.
And that's okay.
I'm living with her 6 years. We cool. We have 2 kids.
You're not adopting to the times.
We're good.
Man.
Okay, I'm a dinosaur in that respect.
Yeah.
You're not adopting. Yeah. We got smartphones. I can order a pizza and some pussy on this phone right now. And whichever comes first, I'm going to eat it.
And you
exactly. 30 minutes or less, goddamn.
You can get herpes.
Well, it might be on the pizza too. Shit, what?
But everybody's not into that. I understand your mode and your frame of mind, but some points you have to adopt to you can't force that.
What you just said, you understand my point of view, and just can't everyone have their own point of view?
No.
No. Exactly. Your point of view.
Your point of view is the guy on top of the mountain saying that the ark is coming. Get 2 animals and we about to get on board. That's you. When we riding around in Lamborghinis and all kind of shit, and you dude on the mountain talking about the ark is coming.
No, I'm not.
You are, but you don't want to be that dude. You're that dude.
Who you yelling at like that?
Oh, now you want to come into the 21st century.
You get gangster now.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Louis. Leave him alone.
No, we're discussing the conversation before. They straightened me out about the conversation with you.
You're that dude on the mountaintop, LD.
Everybody's comfortable in their situation.
I understand that. So you're saying once you ask the question and they give you your answer, then you have to move on, as opposed to you saying being the needle.
Because you have a narrative that you want this man to be married. You want the son to have a mother and a father. My man has already been doing other things already. Let this man live his life. That model is your model. Right. And it's not flawless.
Okay. Now, no, I never said it was.
It's not. You don't have to say it. That's the point.
But nothing is.
That's not true.
Now, even what you just explained, that's not flawless either.
Hold up.
That's not true.
But go ahead. What you were saying about if Lew did what?
No, if Lew was in that situation.
If my son came to me and said, "What?
I like dudes."
No.
You know what?
And we adopted a son.
We good with no, we're not good with that. But go ahead.
Well,
I want to play with dogs.
That's
no, but I'm just saying.
Daddy, I want a dad.
I had a call back. Because the last time we had this conversation,
I look up to you. You're the best dancer I've ever seen.
Go ahead.
Remember
you
Thanksgiving?
came at me with my son's mom.
When what?
When with my son's mom. When you came at me. When you was like, well, I wouldn't have let him, you calling my daughter, I wouldn't have let her come back home and all of that. And I'm like, well, no, she's married now. Come back home. He's like, well, 2 years ago, she wasn't married. I'm just saying, you got to place, what if your daughter's in that situation and she's content with that?
With what?
Like, I'm just happy we live together. We got a child. I don't want to get married. We good.
I'd put her mom on that one, but
okay, but now your son. I'm living with my girl. 6 years. We got 2 kids. I'm good.
See, now we've had this conversation,
but
and that was Teeter Sports Ticker.
Yeah. No, not us. Lew.
Right.
And one of his friends asked him that, and I just happened to be listening, and he said,
"You were ear hustling."
Okay, is that what it's called? Ear hustle. I didn't know that was called. He said that he would get married before he, didn't have the kid. And okay, cool. Now you're right. The feminists would probably be the one that.
Can we get that definition again? Fact, Frida.
The feminists probably would do it a different way.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like.
But then you have to, and that's what I'm saying. You have to adjust, but you still can have the conversation.
Here's the thing, LD. The answers are immediate. What you should do. Life is much longer than that.
Get that? We know that because we're living it.
That's what I'm saying. But people can always say about somebody else's life, "Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that."
No, didn't say should.
I'm not saying what I'm saying for you to react a different way.
But what I'm saying, you use the word "should," and that's not what it was. That's not how it was.
I'm not saying what I'm saying for you to react a certain way is what I'm just saying.
But your
I'm just throwing it out there.
You want your narrative to be like, this is how it always be. Like your whole thing. Your whole thing is like, even with me and my son, you like, well, no, you should text him. You didn't accept his. No. What my son said to me was fucked up. I'm not accepting his apology. He want to come holler at me. He can come holler at me. But no, you like. No,
but you love him. But that was based on me knowing how much you love your son.
And God loved his son. He gave him up.
Exactly.
He did not.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Who wrote that? Let's go back to you being so deep.
Did it happen?
And that European writing.
Did it happen?
That. But if I had said that, you would have came right back. You would have came right back and wrote that.
Just answer my question. Did it happen?
I
just went to church Sunday.
Did it happen?
I have to go back this Sunday and I'll ask him.
Well, let me
ask him, Pastor.
Because you was here for the show when you were absent. This was a question. I had a buddy that came out here and visited. I'm gonna make it real short. His son, my homie, we're the same age. He used to gangbang. He turned his life around. All that cool. Got 3 kids. Okay. His oldest son, they fell out because his oldest son wanted to live that life. Gang banging with the tattoos and all of that. Mm-hmm. The little brother caught the oldest son. The dad went in the bag. Something happened. He saw some weed, some gun. The older brother, smacked the little kid around. So the father came in and well, no, you can't do all this. You got to take all this shit out of my house. The older brother got mad. Him and the dad got into a little mild altercation. He stole on his dad. You know what that means? Sucker punched his dad.
Okay.
Broke his dad's jaw. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dad kicked him out, and with the oldest son, he ran. So dad couldn't really put hands on him. Now the oldest son went and did what he did. Now he's in jail. He got double life for 2 murders. The father don't fuck with him. I talked to the mom, and the mom was like, yo, you need to talk to him. Y'all Chicago niggas, y'all so hard. Y'all don't forgive. I know your dad. I'm like, well, no, the son broke his dad's jaw. Fuck that. I'm like that. I wouldn't holler at him.
There's respect and disrespect. What side are you on?
I'm with you on that, but you're talking to extremes. Your son did not break your jaw. He just didn't call you.
He wants to.
No, my son called me a bum broke ass nigga.
What's wrong with that?
That's what my son called me.
Did he call you all that in one sentence?
Yes.
On the phone or in person?
On the phone.
Oh. What if he would have did it in person?
But he would have got knocked the fuck out.
Oh, wow.
But wait a minute. Didn't you ask him a question? How did he come with? Was that an answer to a question?
No, he came. He said, "Can I talk to you?" I was like, "Of course. What's up?" He like, this is what I'm feeling. Okay, all right. So now your hide marinated. Now you got shit on your chest. Okay, speak your mind. Well, I just want to say, you still driving your first car and all this, and and you should be trying to help me get on, the basketball team. I'm like, we'd had that conversation already, and then a whole lot of shit just came out where he just was like,
So what you're saying to the point is he inhaled some courage.
Yeah. Okay. And then he like, you called me that and all that shit. I said, well, you was over here. You could have said that because obviously you have been feeling that for a long time.
Yeah, but he knew you were going to put hands on him if he had said
Exactly.
But he was smart enough not to say it in front.
Okay, so now
but he did communicate with you.
But then he said what he had to say. Okay, fine. You feel that way? Cool. I'm good.
And I was saying that you should.
He texted me the next day. He texted me and he was like, his apology was, I apologize if you feel I disrespected you. No. Don't apologize like that. You only apologize because you feel I felt disrespected by what you said? No. If you are mad, then come over here and say it to my face. You said all that shit on the phone.
Why are you challenging him like that? That's
because here's the key, LD, and you said it. It's the yin and the yang.
Let me ask you a question.
Said he was smart enough not to do that, but now you dumb enough to do this.
So if your son hits you and break your jaw,
I wish he would,
and then he go to jail and he get caught up in some bullshit, I mean, I know how your answer. Yeah, you gonna forgive and you gonna support and all of that. I'm not there.
Okay, but
I'm not there.
I'm hoping.
Hope is for Bob.
You know what?
Exactly.
No, my thing is as a wiser father, as a father who's wiser, and
so I'm not wise.
No, I'm saying,
you're not. According to Lew Dix.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not talking about you.
No, he's just wiser than you.
I'm just saying, as a father, not you, as a person that's a father, not you. Don't take it personal. I'm saying, as a person that says they're a father.
I'm with
when you're dealing with your child, you realize, okay, I'm smarter and wiser than you. Now, I can react the way the streets or whatever. You're not equal to me. So if you say something to me, I'm going to listen to you saying, all right, okay, that's coming from somewhere else. That I'm not going to put hands on you or treat you a certain way.
He's possessed.
Those words.
Right.
He's possessed.
And I'm not going to amp it up to where you're going to put hands on me.
Well,
at one point I'm like, okay, I'm walking away because I see where I'm not going to react.
You have a theory on this, Kevin? You have a theory?
What if your son hits you?
I'm catching up, but from what I'm understanding, if my son hit me, of course, hands is going to be put on him immediately. Even in conversation. Now, if my son come up to me and says, hey, we need to talk, and he airs some stuff out, I ain't got to put hands on him because he stepped to me and said, you know what? I want to say these things, and I want to always have that communication lane open. But in the heat of the battle, if his mouth get disrespectful, now my son 4. You feel me? So I'm in a, y'all see it from a
Get him young.
But that's why I'm at him young. Certain things, but I don't attack my son because I keep his confidence high.
That's right.
Him, I teach supreme confidence. But at the same time, certain things get checked on the spot. So at 15, when he walk in the gym or he walk in the house and he feel like, you know what, man, I'm upset, man. You know what, man, fuck you. I don't feel like taking out no trash.
Thank you.
We got a problem. Because we got a problem. Then we're going to address why you said it. But first of all, since this is the route you chose, I'm going to show you what this will do to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to disrespect somebody else.
Correct.
You feel me? So I'm going to tighten you up for your own safety. Then I'm going to let you. So why you feel that? Because you and mama arguing. All right, then. Now let's talk.
Right, but you're going to see.
he getting snatched right out off his shoes.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Once they start becoming, when they get like 10, 11, 12, you start seeing little things that you need to check.
Absolutely.
Like tone. Okay, I hear, hey, you don't talk to your mom that way. I'm checking that tone early. And I'm going to also monitor what you hear me say. Because if you hear me saying that or having that tone, then I'm going to come at you that way.
Now, do you think, because you was around, you think I was hard on my son?
Yeah. You. Okay, first thing we said, I said, why you got him listening to this hard rap? Remember that? And you was like, yo, I'm just keeping it real so he can keep this shit real.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Fucked up there. No, you done fucked up.
And then I'm like, okay. And then you would put hands on him.
Wait, can I ask you? I'm sorry. I want to ask you a question about the music because that's very interesting. Because it's one thing to allow the kids to listen to this shit, whatever. But at the same time, it's got to be, look, this, explaining to them or have you, look, man, this is this. This is just this.
I explain all that.
But this is the real shit. This right here ain't none of this real from the top to the bottom.
Right.
Ain't none of it real. So when you hear it, I shouldn't hear you repeating it or trying to reenact it. Now, if that's what he getting a heavy dose of, it's only a matter of time for a 16.
No, it was just more or less. This is entertainment.
This was like 9, 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
This is well,
what is entertainment?
No, he was listening
at
to some
9,
Hart.
10, and 11.
9,
It's
10,
like,
he was listening
what
to
is
some
entertainment?
Hart.
He's like,
11-year-old.
This is only entertainment. Like, well, what the hell is entertainment?
That's what I'm saying. It was hard at 9, 10, 11. You were like, you gonna have to, and I'm like, that's too hard. See, that's what I'm saying. He's like, no. So now, but now
you
what
fucked
you have,
up. Just you fucked up.
Now you have.
I didn't fuck up as a father. I didn't fuck up as a father.
That's not funny.
You're the pedal with the guys. You fucked up.
I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up.
But that's, I mean,
that nigga just ain't GD.
I knew that was gonna come out of the show.
He just saying GD like his daddy and his granddaddy was. No.
Yeah. Did you put up a sign? Listen.
What are you eating?
Another banana.
Butterscotch.
The banana was.
You're eating butterscotch.
It's all rolling around in her mouth.
So,
oh, bless her heart.
I feel you.
Here's the one thing. The one thing about it is and this is why this show is on. It's hard being a man and it's harder being a father, especially in this day and age.
Speak on it, LD.
And there's no right or wrong. The right way is when they're still alive and functioning.
That part.
That's if they dead, then it was the wrong way, unless it was an illness. But if the right way is you still in his life and you can call him, you can see him, you can interact with him, because getting your son's 22, 20, mine's 24.
Well, he still got love for me. Remember how old he is. There's a chance.
Yeah. Well, I know he loves me.
He could have said, I don't give a fuck how old he is.
I know he loves
I think
him.
what Lewis was saying, I know you're wrapping up, but what Lewis was saying, like, man, sometimes we got to overstand it and put and be responsible for that relationship.
Hold up.
Regardless of what it is.
Is that a word, overstanding?
Oh, you ever heard? Yeah, it is actually. Man.
It's Division 2.
Yeah, Division 2.
Division 2 word. That's Division 2 word.
But I'm telling you though, man. Yeah, I know. But that's one of the things, like, you just overstand a relationship. So you know what? This is a relationship that must be. So I know all of that. I know all of that was happening. I know all that happened. I know all that was said. All that. But you know what? I know how much you still need me to hear from me. And I think that's a big part of it too, being able to overstand. Because we was all 20 and felt like we could run through a wall, But
invincible.
And when they get older, they say things that you just as the dad, you just have to say, I'm not going to react right now. Like when I pick my son up, he's like always telling me, you need to go the ways. I just ignore him.
I like to bring a new word to the discussion.
What?
WAAALAAM. Walam. While I'ma think about it, or while I'ma adjust,
I'm gonna keep it moving.
Only thing constant in this universe is change. That's the only thing that's a constant. So we can sit here and be held to these verbal patterns of how shit should go, but shit is still spinning, man. So either it's gonna spin the right way or it's gonna spin the wrong way. That's it.
And that's part of the reason why you need real men to have more conversations, so you can actually go forward.
When a real man tell you I don't want to answer that, just leave it like that.
No, and that's why I said he's man enough to say it and answer it. Then you go forward. It's not like you got to be. We're so scared of each other that we can't even have the conversation, and everybody goes away weaker. That's the problem.
The thing is, you're having a problem with is your son is you at 20. He's you.
Right.
Who, me?
Yes.
No.
He's you.
And see, you just can't.
He's you.
He is you.
He's not.
How much is your son you, Lewis?
How
much is your son you right now that you can see in him at a 24-year-old? Is he you? Is he losing his hair too? Like
his nose wasn't like.
Taz, don't use my comb.
No, he doesn't like me using his brush. But yeah, he is. He's as far as the responsibility, getting up, going to grind, getting up, and handling that part. Yeah, and being respectful to women and actually helping kids. I've seen him talk to a lot of little kids.
Do you have candy on him?
No, but no, and he likes.
Your son is you, man. At 20, your son is you.
Yeah.
He's you, man.
He likes nice cars. He likes dressing up.
Nice car.
But no, what I'm saying is that he likes dressing up. He likes pimping.
Talk to your dad and ask your dad, how was I at 20?
I talk to my dad every day.
That's not what I'm asking.
I talk to my dad every day.
That's not what I'm asking.
In fact, I'm moving my dad out here with me. So
Reflecting that.
Yo, my man!
Yo, my man.
Yeah, he don't want
Your son is you, man. At 20, your son is you.
Okay, keep thinking.
And that's what's
you're in denial, and denial is not just a river.
And usually that's for me to be in denial. You've taken that on.
Not at all.
See, he can't. No. He's not receiving.
See, the brilliancy of what you're going through is
brilliancy
with the overstated. Yeah. No, they
hit you kind of late, huh, LD?
They fuck with me on the words that they don't think I know. So when I hit them with the words,
they like, he makes up some wonderful words. I love them. I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, he's creating his own urban dictionary.
No, this is I read the dictionary. I read the dictionary.
All right,
Allegedly.
Malcolm. Okay, Malcolm X.
Exactly.
Malcolm X lacks.
Did Kevin Tate cracked on my hair?
No.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
That's a youth thing.
He talking about some now.
They be hitting you late, huh, LD?
Well, yeah.
You stopped drinking that man milk.
Yeah, he got muscle
What's
milk.
man
muscle
milk,
milk.
bro?
Muscle milk. Oh, he drinks muscle milk.
Man milk. Like, what?
Yeah, muscle milk.
Oh, LD.
He's that man milk like with some old lady's breast. Muscle milk. Listen, it's been a fun day.
Allegedly.
No, we want to
But
thank.
it's time though.
What?
It's time though.
Just cut it?
Yeah, it's time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Are you?
a lot right back here.
I
What?
thought you hadn't had a haircut. I'm not even trying to be funny. You playing the waves on the side?
Yeah.
You
See, y'all about to do that. See, TDP gonna try to do something with that. I ain't even trying.
It's time though,
Because
really,
I didn't know. Sometimes that's how LeBron haircut looked in Game 3.
Well, that's LeBron duh.
Hey.
LeBron hair looked like that in Game 3, though.
that nigga said LeBron done.
Hey,
we need one more hour.
That nigga said LeBron done.
We want to thank Kevin Tate.
Hey,
what's your social media?
Kevin Tate is KevinTateis. Kevin Tate.
He has a girl,
tonight?
ladies. We just do a little disclaimer for your girl. Well, at least they did try.
And we wish him all the success in this family. I'm sure he's going to be a great dad.
Yeah.
He is a great dad.
Great dad.
See, Lewis, see how you word shit. It's how you word shit.
What I meant to say.
No. You said it already. Don't try to clean it up.
I can tell what you
As he
backpedal it.
he has more challenges as a father.
As he evolves.
Absolutely.
So that's what I meant. That he's
Well, then
gonna
say
be a
that.
great
Say
dad.
what you mean the first time.
That he's going to be a great dad.
Yep.
You in your 30s?
Why
He's
you get
gonna,
so loud?
He's going to be a great dad. How is that bad?
Say he is a great father, and you want to be a better father. That's how you do it.
Yeah, 4. It's easy at 4.
How you know?
Not to me.
Trust me.
What I'm saying to you is 4 is a lot easier than 1.
Well, no,
So it's
Right.
relative. I ain't never had a
That's a
5-year-old.
terrible 2 doubled up.
I ain't never had a 5-year-old.
Wait
bro.
till you get to 15-year-old, like you said.
Yeah.
No, wait till you get to 20-year-old.
Yeah, wait till you
I'm
in the
real
gym.
I'm real cerebral.
When you in the gym hitting them jumpers and he don't want to keep that arm straight and that hand
I
up.
raised him like a coach, man. I raised him like a coach. I have a coach swag with my son, /dad, /coach, /
I had that, yeah.
Well, you know, coaches get fired.
Yeah, but I can't. He stuck with me.
Exactly.
He stuck with me.
We didn't even talk about that coach that got on Ole Miss.
Oh, man.
Ole Miss. He was
The fuck,
He
yo?
was on one.
Man.
And the sad part about it, he was. If you don't know, real quick, TDP, Ole Miss coach got fired. Well, he resigned because he was using the school's phone
For escort.
escorts.
Yeah.
I mean,
Motherfuckers is out of control.
they just,
Can you come back next week, Kevin Tate?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, don't.
I can be everywhere.
That's funny. Well, no, you're more than welcome to come back. We do.
I didn't even know y'all was in here.
11 to 1.
You know now.
Yeah, 11 to 1 on Fridays in a man's world.
That's how we like it organically.
What's y'all Instagram? Y'all should have an Instagram for this motherfucker. You know that y'all
Man, I'm
heard of
too
the
old
Instagram?
for that shit, yo.
How y'all show gonna not have an Instagram, man?
Cause we giving real information. We
that's
not giving no goddamn a million followers who ain't following you because you ain't doing shit.
All right.
I'm in the audition. Bitch, show me the Instagram when you come out the audition because you didn't get it, bitch.
I'm Lew Dix.
Show me that one.
You are ready.
TDP, Mr. 1239.
Jeff Arnold.
Kevin Tate.
And we thank you,
Wait a
POTUS.
minute, man.
What?
I'm Big Dick Dave on Instagram. What'd he say?
Niggas is looking that up right now. They're like, whoa.
yeah, a bunch of guys. We thank y'all for listening.
I knew it all along.
Shout out to the callers.
I want to encourage everybody to go see Girls Trip this weekend.
For what?
Yes,
Tonight. Go
Tiffany
see it tonight.
Haddish. Yeah,
Tiffany
She a real
Haddish,
star,
Queen
man.
Latifah.
Tiffany made it big, man.
yeah, she's.
Did you see her on
big.
Jimmy Kimmel the other night?
Yeah,
tore it up.
man, she
She's
made
so
it
funny.
big.
She
That's
tore it up.
crazy, man.
Yeah,
she
she's,
really is a star, man.
I hear the movie's really funny,
Yep.
and so I posted on my Facebook for anybody that wants to group up and go this weekend at Baldwin Hills Crenshaw
Wait, hold on.
Mall.
Really?
Holla.
You going to go see that, and you still haven't seen Hidden Figures?
Yeah, really.
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen Hidden
Hidden
Figures?
Figures?
I got the DVD for you. I'll bring it to
Do
you.
you have Fire Stick?
No.
You don't
Last week
You got a
somebody
Fire Stick?
said somebody
Lewis.
said
You got Fire
wait
Stick?
somebody
I had
said
Lewis still in
wait
cable.
wait
I got everything
last
else.
week somebody commented and said, did Lewis just admit he bootlegged
Cable?
cable?
It's not bootleg.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
You going to jail? I
didn't
can't
know
wait.
I didn't know it was.
OJ, move over. OJ, move over.
I didn't know it was
Yeah,
bootleg.
it
Is it
is.
bootleg?
Yeah, you a criminal.
Peter, you hysterical.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
All right. Well, we'll discontinue it.
It's been an In a Man's World. Tighten up your
Comments
belts.
and shit.
Yeah, it's been a good show, man. Had a lot of fun. Thanks, Kevin, for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We out.
Y'all sitting in the car here.